it won't pop out only seems to happen on this game. It doesn't happen on Barovia. So,
Weird.
yeah, I opened it, I was like, "Huh."
Interesting.
Is it happening again or?
Yeah, I can't pop it
Can
out. Like, I
any
mean, it's I can
can
open it, it's
anybody pop it
just
out or no?
I can't pop it out.
I
If you
just can't
can't,
move it out of
then it
Weird.
probably means one of the extensions that Wander has, he is not putting in this one.
Maybe. I thought I put everything in there. Let me. Oh, wait. Yep. There's one. Do you need to pop it out or?
popping it out's helpful, but, like, it's not like an emergency thing.
Hmm.
All right. One sec.
I like popping it out too.
Yeah, just because it doesn't cover up
Reloading the
like,
server for a second. I think I found it.
I kept having to close and reopen my sheet last time because it would cover
Ditto,
part of the map.
ditto. Yep.
They don't have a fucking minimize.
Right? I wish we
Yeah.
could resize it or
I'm gonna
something.
make a goddamn mod for it.
Pop that bad boy out. Put it on your second monitor. Easy.
Yep.
I'm just gonna make a mod that puts it as a tab at the top of your screen.
You
That'd be
keep
good.
your magic powers.
Because I get so sick of that. Why is my tabletop not loading now?
Because he was restarting the server.
Technical difficulties. Oh, so am I any clearer than before?
Yes. At least for me, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Good, good.
Yeah, just restarting for a sec so I can add in the pop out option for you guys.
Fuck yeah.
How's everybody today?
Good.
Dying.
Doing good.
Good. Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Okay. Everything okay for everybody?
Indeed.
Pop out. Oh yes.
Don't gonna have an orgasm over it. Damn.
I am.
Pump, just matter of fact.
I would
Alright.
love if mine would load. There it goes. Damn.
All right. Let me know when everyone's loaded back in and everything's looking all good.
The one extension you missed.
Yeah, the one.
Glad we solved this issue. It was a very important one.
All right. Is everyone loaded in?
Yes, I am.
I'm good to go. Yep.
Okay. In that case, I think we can get started. All right. Last time, on the Detective One Shot, the gang was close to figuring out the murder behind Egan Baker's death, only to find out that things are a lot more complicated than they seem, with Hortix seemingly having shot a corpse by the time that he got there. So the question of who was the primary murderer is still up in the air. Then, all of a sudden, as they were interrogating him, they heard a gunshot go off, and the group hurries over to where they heard the sound come from, which was the bar room car. And there, unfortunately, they found the dead body of a woman who referred to herself as Skull, that introduced herself to Damien in the dining car right before the murder had occurred. So, will the detective group be able to find out what happened? We shall find out. I'm gonna just let this fucking play out for it gets to the next part. There we go. Yeah, just have to get that last part in. All right. And now we cut over to the investigation as you guys came into the room. Let me music. Damien, you rushed over to the body. What do you wish to do? Okay. Go ahead and roll investigate for me. You're not able to see much at a cursory glance, though you do see 3 bullet wounds on her body. And you see that her expression is that of shocked and painful agony, as it seems like she definitely died while conscious.
Yeah, that scans.
Would anyone else like to investigate the area?
Blocks looks for signs of where the gun was fired from, which direction it might have. I mean, it seems obvious, but it may not be.
You can roll for. Let's roll for investigate.
Okie dokie.
Nice. You notice from the trajectory of the bullet wounds being the way they are and your familiarity with the weapon involved, they seem to have been shot at her from behind.
Oh.
Well, one of them is.
And based on the way she's laying, are we to assume that it was fired from behind the bar, or?
She's laying on her back, draped on the bar table,
Ah, okay.
with blood everywhere.
Blocks looks this over. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Blocks looks this over. This is... I'm pretty sure this must have been a passenger, not someone that's working behind the bar. And that's better.
I'm gonna go investigate the body. I want to determine the time of death. I want to double check that.
Okay. As you're doing so, you see Police Chief Arlen finally catches up to the scene along with Hortix behind him. Hortix seems to still be cuffed, while Police Chief Arlen is gonna go over and looking at what you guys are up to behind the body. He rushes over and like kind of pushes past Damien and Nero to see the body. And his face scrunches in an ugly manner before he's like, fuck, damn it. And you see that he's almost visibly extremely frustrated over seeing the body.
Mr. Arlen, I suggest you keep everybody in their cars for safety at this point.
Arlen just furrows his brow and goes like, yeah, and the same's gonna go with all of you.
Just remember, sir, we have an alibi. We were with you at the time.
Understood, but at this point I can't afford having anybody just wandering around near the crime scene, so I need you all to just stay put. And he's going off to go apparently tend to Hortix.
Alright, while he's doing that, I'm gonna use what is this ability called? I don't know what the ability's called. Not that one. That one. I'm gonna use the eyes of for detail to check specifically for time of death.
Okay, are you gonna check perception or investigate?
Investigation.
Go ahead.
Alright, where is this? Investigation.
Oh.
Nice. For Neru, you look at the body, and it doesn't seem like rigor mortis has set in yet. So you don't imagine that even 30 minutes has passed before she had died, or sorry,
Okay.
after she had died.
All right. I want to confirm we're getting bamboozled. It appears like she just died.
It certainly seems that way.
What an astute observation.
Hey, I've been in cases where they try to trick you. They try to change the time things happened. I'm just being a professional.
That's a
Yes,
valid
you
point.
are.
So she just died?
She was
She
shot.
died. She just died. I don't know who got her, but we're gonna find out.
One question about the gunshots.
Mhm.
Is there any indication that they were shot from an angle down below or up high and pointing downwards, or any indication whatsoever of that?
Oh, you're gonna have to roll for a harder investigate check for that.
I just may do that. No.
Yeah, no, definitely you are not able to tell.
That's fair.
Can you give me a reminder about this gun? Did we determine that it actually uses bullets, or is it purely magic?
I'm gonna give you guys another evidence item in your inventories.
Oh, okay.
Also, Venice is going to take a moment to take to basically aside and explain to Harkin the scene.
Okay.
On this subject, Phlox gently eases past Nehru and looks towards the gun, and he says, I suspected as much. Seems a little doohickey got loose, that Egan was having it on his possession. I can confirm this thing is real and not a prop, and it does not fire conventional bullets.
Oh, okay. All right.
You guys can see the big square of a gun I put next to the bar, right? Just making sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Gun
that's-
square.
Yeah, literally, that's where the gun on the floor is placed. So just putting that out there in case for some reason I'm only the one only seeing that for some reason.
No, we can see it.
Okay, good.
It's
But,
hilarious how the place looking. I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and also put the the pistol in your inventories as an evidence item.
Cool. Let's see. Oh, I'd like to check the body just to see if, like, I don't know, if it's possible to identify her with, like, a real name, like she has an ID or something.
You can do that. Yes.
Yeah,
Go
let's
ahead and roll for investigate.
All right, let's see. 28 again.
You look through the body, being careful not to tamper with it. As far as you're able to tell, though, on her dress, she doesn't seem to have a kind of ID card on her.
Okay.
But you do find her ticket.
Oh. What's the ticket say?
The ticket says, let's see, what do I have up here? I'm gonna put out the name just because.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh.
Okay. I'm gonna put out the name just because I don't want to mispronounce it.
So that's the name on her ticket.
Okay. I'm just reading the clue. I convey what I found on the ticket to everybody, so they also have the evidence.
Damien, after he confers this information to you, it's now clear to you that for some reason that girl that night has given you some sort of alias or fake name. When she said that you can refer to her as Skull. And then afterwards, you remember her bodyguard pushing you away from interacting with her further, but she did invite you that night to talk more with her over in the cabins.
Oh shit, that's her name.
Can Venice sort of investigate to see if there's any signs of anything strange about like the back of the bar, like if somebody was back here causing anything, or
Sure, you can go ahead and roll for perception.
Okay.
Hold on, someone's at the doors.
Yep. Can't hear perception anymore. We're just hearing perception check net 20. Let's go.
All right, back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
All right. Oh, you already rolled? All right.
Yep.
17. Nice, nice. You see what looks to be something sparkling. Over to the right, where one of her arms is like draping over into the inside of the bar table here. And on the floor, when you look closer, you see that it's some sort of ring.
A ring. Okay.
Yeah, it's a ring that looks like it has some sort of engraving on it that's written in Draconic.
He is going to take out a handkerchief and pick that up and like place it on the bar.
Okay, nice.
And he's gonna sort of look at Damien and be like, not to make assumptions, but you speak Draconic, yes? Can you
Okay.
translate?
Okay, Damien, you're able to translate the ring, and it says, I'll deem it to you.
Something's not right. Her body has a lot of blood, but Egan's body didn't have it very much. Why is that?
Okay, Mel, I DM'd it to you.
We can't hear you, Shrine.
We just got Venice scribbling stuff down on a notebook.
As that's happening, Police Chief Arlen turns around and you see he's about to go up to you for another tirade when you hear the door clicking open on the top end of the train. And out comes first a familiar individual to Damien. You see a black-scaled dragonborn in a suit that hurries over to the situation with a fearful, panicked look on his expression. No, this can't be happening. No!
And you are...
I'm her bodyguard. Let's...
What can you tell us about the victim?
As you say that, a second person comes out.
Second person, damn.
Let me take the music.
I smell trouble.
And you hear a voice call out, "My darling sister, for one."
And who are you?
Damon, you almost have to like do a double take because you see another black scaled gem dragonborn with all similar black scales to the girl you met. And you know, if you weren't looking at it another way, you'd think that they were completely the same person. You're Lana DeCaneth.
Oh,
It's very nice to meet you all, but I can see that my sister could not be here to greet you as well.
okay.
You see the
Somebody
bodyguard.
take that exceptionally well.
You see the bodyguard takes a look back at her and just says that, "My lady, I go back to your room. I'll handle this." No, Byron. It's only right that I be here. I apologize to you all if my reaction is a bit implausive. A little bit of a quirk I was born with. But rest assured, I mourn my sister deeply. Had I only the capacity to emote for it.
Okay. Would you like to let us know anything about the victim? It may help us find who killed her.
You see Police Chief Arlen puts both hands on your shoulders, Naru, and he looks at her and just goes like, "Sorry about the young kid, ma'am. He's just curious. We'll get him out of the way."
Sir, unhand me.
I
am a minor. You cannot hold me like this.
He just pulls you away. It's like, "Shut up, kid. This is the VIP we're talking about here."
He's
Sir,
also a professional.
Sir, I got paid to be here.
He looks at you with a furrowed brow before Yorlana responds, No. Quite all right. I appreciate the candor this small one has shown. Hello there, little sir. What would your name be?
My name's Naru, and I'm a professional detective.
I see. Very expeditious. And are you here to solve my sister's murder?
I wasn't on this train to solve anyone's murder, but things keep happening. I can solve it though. It's getting a little out of hand.
Yes. Previously, I heard that a first murder had happened before my sister. It would seem there's some sort of madman going about on this train.
Blocks turns his head and gives Cedric a dirty look.
Vortex looks at you and goes like, "Hey, we already figured out my thing. I mean,"
It
he
will.
just sighs and looks away.
Well, to start, I think it would be helpful if you let us know literally anything about the victim. Anything at all.
Police Chief Arlen kind of just grabs your head and starts gripping it. And it's like, "Okay, kid."
Sir,
Well,
I haven't seen you ask a single question. You're the police chief. Why aren't you asking any questions?
He has a point.
He raises a pertinent question.
The VIP guest here is one of rather high repute, and her presence here is not supposed to be known, kid.
Sir,
The less questions you ask, the better.
A VIP guest would like to probably have her sister's murder solved. I don't know. I'm just guessing.
It seems to you're implying that this VIP guest is above the law, officer.
Interesting.
You see, Yorlana follows up with you all and goes, no, they are completely correct, Inspector. VIP as I am not above the law, and I would do anything to help with the investigation behind my sister's death. So if you all would like to ask me anything, please feel free.
You see, Steve, he's okay with it.
Relationship Arlen just kind of grumbles and lets go of you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, getting back to where we started, what can you tell me about the victim?
She was my twin sister, Erud the Canith, the younger
These
of us.
names. I need you to type these names out.
Type the name out. I did type a name out in chat, didn't I? Erud
Oh.
the Canith.
Oh, I missed it. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Thank
there
you.
The sister is the one I need.
Oh, you mean the purple one?
Mhm.
Okay, you want her name? Okay.
Yeah. I just see the
Oh.
first name. I understand the last.
The successor.
Oh, Jorlana. I like that name. That's a good name. All right.
It's she.
Yes, hearing that name strikes up a very big bell of familiarity for you, Blocks, and even more so that she's even on this train at all.
Well, why were you guys on the train?
For business, young one. Business that can't be revealed to other passengers of this train.
Okay, what if you just whisper it into my ear?
No, that won't be necessary. I suppose with something as grave as my sister's death, the need for formality and secrecy has gone out the window. I was here for a business meeting of sorts with Mr. Egan Baker.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And what would have happened in this business meeting?
Well, I suppose the way I best put it, it was a meeting that Mr. Egan did not know about.
You're gonna have to explain that a little more.
I believe your companion, the stalwart little dwarf-looking figure over there, will be able to explain for you.
Knowing glare at the homie.
The homie.
Naomi.
Blocks just grins.
The
He says,
Naomi.
I figure you figured it out sooner or later. Can't grudge a man some secrets.
Mel, could you roll for perception for me, please? Nice.
Oh wow.
Something strikes you as immediately off about this situation. The smell coming from the body of Erud, it lacks the sweet perfume smell that you smelled on her that night you talked to her. Now, how does Damien react to this information? Okay. In that case, Neru, continue. Or, sorry, Blocks.
Blocks slides past the police chief and the junior gumshoe. He eases his way to the bodyguard with a knowing smile and a nod, because surely they might know one another, or at least have some affiliation by now.
You don't know the bodyguard personally. You just know your Lana.
He shoots a glance towards Ilana and makes a motion with his hand to see if the bodyguard would be kindly moved aside.
Oh, wait. Pomf, can you hear me?
Yeah. I had to
Okay.
change my battery. I didn't hear the thing about
I
the
had
system.
said that for... no, this was pertinent information for Damien, but
Oh.
the smell coming from the corpse does not have the sweet perfume smell that Damien smelled from her that day the night they talked on the dining car.
Gotcha. But I don't know this.
Yeah.
Technically. Okay, cool.
Currently,
Okay.
Blocks
And,
is trying to get his way closer to Ilana.
Okay,
Jolana.
Okay, cool.
The bodyguard just kind of puts a hand towards you and goes like, "That's far enough."
Is it? Jolana,
Yeah.
dear, might I slip past this man?
Yorlana just smiles and says that, I'm afraid my bodyguard is right. With situations like these, I rather prefer having a bodyguard to watch over me.
Hmm,
My sister's
Fair enough.
death withstanding, you see.
fair enough.
We can talk such as is.
Fair enough. Well, yes, the truth is, Egon was here, but he wasn't quite aware that such a thing was going to happen. Interesting that you were, however.
Yes. I'm sorry for the secrecy, but I had to observe Mr. Baker for myself. See what kind of man he is. Without him knowing, of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't get the true experience. I was planning to reveal myself to him near the end of this trip and give him my evaluation. But tragically, I do not think it will be possible now.
Not unless another person in this card has a miracle to whip out.
Yes, indeed.
Is going to look at her and look back at her sister's body and then look back at her. Is there a possibility that you were the target?
It is very highly possible. The Decanith name is well known in Fairhaven, where we're from.
That it is.
Though
And
I
I
don't-
assume,
Oh, go ahead.
I assume, given your status and your bodyguard, that perhaps you may have enemies that you would need to be concerned about.
She nods her head. Quite true. Which is why I had to be certain of Mr. Baker's intentions.
So to be clear, Egan didn't know that you were going to have a meeting with him.
If I did my job correctly, he shouldn't have.
And-
Though I fear my sister is a little bit more mischievous than I am.
What did you mean? What do you mean by that?
She sighs. Well, from what I'm gathered and understand from Byron's words, it seems like she was off and about in several of the train cars before the murder of Mr. Baker. She likes to roam around and see what it's like to be among the commoners, you see.
Blocks subtly tries to smell the air to see if he can see if there's any hint of that sweet perfume and the direction it might be coming from. Investigation.
You do indeed smell the sweet perfume in the room, though it's not coming from the corpse.
Oh no, the direction he was curious from is if it's coming from Jolana.
That you don't smell it coming from her either.
But is a source nearby?
Yep.
Interesting cologne you're wearing, sir.
Cologne. He looks at you weirdly.
Blox just grins.
He raises a brow at you. Look, buddy, I don't know anything about cologne. Just here doing my job, right? Keep your distance, we'll be fine.
Naturally, I know how this works.
Police Chief Arlen looks over the situation and says, okay, if you're all satisfied, I think it's perfectly fine how we let Miss Yorlana just relax a little in her VIP car. It's a bit of a tragic happenstance for her, you'll understand. I'm so sorry for all of this, Miss Yorlana.
I'm not quite satisfied yet. I would like to know what they were doing during this victim's murder.
Quite a valid question.
You can see the urge to chop rising up in Arlen's face.
To make it more clear, what I'm saying is, they're suspects.
By all rights, they should be. Blox
Sure.
looks at the police chief.
You see the bodyguard just kind of stepping forward a little bit, with Yorlana raising a hand to stop him. They're correct. Especially with the location of the VIP room, I'd imagine. Isn't that correct, little detective?
You're right. You're right. In fact, if you could tell me more about this VIP room, that would be great. That would be great.
She kind of smirks knowingly at you and just goes like, oh yes, a detective of your repute must have already known that the VIP room is right above this bar room.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that. You all knew that, right? You all knew that the VIP room is above the bar, of course, right?
I had no idea.
Yeah, I want to say that you guys don't like immediately just know like, oh, I've always been here or stuff like that, but you all do have like a copy of the train map that I drew out. So
But Venice is just going to agree anyway.
See, most of us already knew. So if we could get to the matter of hand, where were you during the murder of your sister?
Well, I believe that others can attest for me. I was over in the VIP room, and then I went over to the defense's car right above it. And that's when I heard the incident.
Interesting.
And was your bodyguard with you?
You see here Byron speak forth. Yes, I was.
The whole time?
That's part of my job, kid. Fortunately, I can't be in two places at once. We told Miss Eru to stay in the room, but then this happens.
Skill issue.
What?
What a lie! What a lie!
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Blocks, that was particularly savage.
Yeah, I don't know if you were saying that in character or not, but
It was in character.
okay.
I was, my immediate reaction to that was to be like, clip that.
Yeah, you hear Byron say, like, what the hell you say to me, dwarf?
You heard me.
You look like you're about to square up with you. And Yorlana just kind of raises her voice a little and goes like, Byron, please, we should all behave ourselves.
All right. Jesus Christ. So, later on, you'd be able to get some people to corroborate this, correct?
Of course. I believe some of the engineers in the defenses room saw me there too.
Just to be clear, are you saying defenses? What are you saying?
The fences car.
Oh,
you
okay,
look-
just making sure. Okay.
It's like right above the VIP car.
Yeah, I see it. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, I think I'm. That will be all from me.
Phlox gently nudges the gun with the tip of his umbrella and looks towards Inspector Arlen. Please do something with this. It is very expensive and dangerous and one of a kind, we hope.
Oh, you can bet your ass where I'll be looking over this situation. But I need you all to go back to your cabins right now.
Fair trade.
Oh, before we go, you please investigate both the bodies again thoroughly. This one's very bloody compared to Egan's. It doesn't make too much sense.
Yeah, leave the detective work to the adults, kiddo.
Hey,
He's a
I already
professional.
told you I'm a professional.
Professional pain in my ass, that's what you are. Now get!
Yes, sir.
He gets paid quite well to be that pain, I'll have you know.
Thanks, Blocks. At least someone recognizes my talent.
You see, as everyone walks away, Damien, you kind of mill around a little bit, staring at the expression of the innocent girl lying there dead. A member of your race and one of your sisters, in the terms of being part of your own race, dead. You view over to Yorlana's expression, as cold and emotionless as it is, and she asks you, "Oh, hello, sir. You seem rather quiet, sir. Did you know my sister?" You see the bodyguard just goes over and goes like, "Well, that's a flat-faced lie. Saw you milling about trying to talk to her." See, he kind of glares over in your direction. "Ah, so you interacted with my sister then?" "I see. What was your impression of her, sir?" "I appreciate your honesty, and I'm glad that, at the very least, she was trying to uphold our secretive status on the train. Did I offend you in any way, sir? You seem on edge." She gives you this kind of creepy smile and says, "Then I wish you a good day, mysterious gentleman." All right, and then does Damien follow everybody else? Oh, okay. You mill it out a little bit longer as everybody leaves the room, leaving you by your lonesome in the train car.
One final thing, though. Phlox comes just close enough to Damien and says, "We'll figure this out, not in here." And then he leaves the car.
Wait, did we all get that gun evidence, or is that just only one person got it?
I think everybody got it. It's just under weapons.
Oh, okay. Huh. All right. Thanks.
I think it's just meant to be an information thing. We're not all wielding these magic guns
Yeah.
or anything.
Yeah, it is.
So that would be hilarious.
First thought was, yes, laser tag on the mystery train.
All right.
It's not laser, it's
everybody-
magic missile.
All right. Chief Arlen corrals everybody to leave the train car, though it seems like he misses the fact that you're still in the room, Damien. So it's just you, the bodyguard, and your Lana in there now.
Just a
What would you
bunch
like
of
to do? Okay. What kind of drink would you want? Yeah, there's vodka readily available. You see the bodyguard just sort of like keeps being in front of your Lana as your Lana wishes to approach. As she approaches, you see that she scans over the body of her sister, closes her eyes, and says some sort of prayer under her breath. Before she continues forward. Having some libations next to my sister's corpse. You're a rather morbid man, are you not? It's a level of honesty that I appreciate in a way. You see, she sits next to you. And Neru, you're the first one to notice that Damien didn't follow along with everybody. Though with the door already closed and Arlen kind of corralling everybody away, you're just able to like kind of, sneak in and like kind of peek up from below the window of the door to see what's going on.
Okay. Wait, so I'm watching right now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to bring attention to myself.
Gotta be sneaky.
Lana sits down in a ladylike manner, just kind of dusting off the stool before she sits down and just straightens out the hem of her dress. How so, mysterious stranger? Do you plan to do something? Tell me, what is your name? Or should I keep calling you stranger? Very well then, stranger. I suppose you might find it a little bit odd, but there's a bit of curiosity I have with you. As the person who spoke to my sister in her last moments. Call it a morbid curiosity. That's how I am. My sister was always the brighter one. As you two sit here for at least a minute, the silence goes by as she looks over to you drinking your vodka. And what is your profession, stranger? Hmm. I see. We have that in common then. I'm a bit of a techno dabbler myself. Though I suppose that's not too unfamiliar, being from Fairhaven. Tell me, what sorts of things did my sister say to you? The way you make it sounds almost romantic in a way, stranger. Something about your brash answers and boldness does amuse me a little. If only Mr. Baker was the same way. She steps away from the bar stool, and then as she walks away, she waves over to you and gives a little farewell gesture. But as she's walking away with her bodyguard, you hear her say, "And give Mr. Hong my regards for me, would you?" I'm sure you don't. But he has a fascinating employee, I'll give him that. Have a nice drink, Mr. Stranger. Try not to get in trouble too much with the police chief now. And you see she disappears off back into the VIP car. And Neru, you're able to hear the majority of this, but you hear some footsteps coming behind you. Half orcish, loud footsteps.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get on all four and pretend I'm looking for something. Oh, I'm gonna take my slingshot out too and drop it behind me.
Wait, so you're dropping your slingshot behind you?
Yeah. And I'm gonna get on all four and act like I'm trying to look for something.
Go ahead and roll for. Let's see, do I want to do a performance or deception? Roll me a deception.
Ay. All right. Oh, not so bad. Yeah.
If only it wasn't for the -2.
Yeah.
He looks at you and kneels down and goes like, "What the hell are you doing, kid?"
Sir, I'm trying to find my slingshot. I dropped it somewhere here, but could you help me?
What the hell are you doing with this around?
My slingshot? Do you know that? You might know this, but like kids play with toys, and the one I play with happens to be a slingshot. You have kids, right?
He hits you on the top of the head a little bit with his palms and goes like, "And you're 14 years old. 14-year-olds should be worrying about something else other than hitting people with pebbles."
I don't hit people with pebbles, sir.
He drags you along by the arm. "All right, come on, kid. Complicating this too."
But I need. Hold on.
Congratulations, you solved a crime that never happened.
And he drags you away from the scene. So Damien, now you are truly alone here, drinking your vodka. What would you like to do? Okay. Go ahead and, well, how do I want to do this?
Something really funny about Damien just sitting here drinking next to this dead body.
Yeah, that's morbid. Go ahead and roll a d12. Okay, it takes 2 full shots of vodka before you're able to get drunk. So I'm gonna say in a drunken status, right now you have, let's see. Well, roll for con save to see if, how well you're dealing with being drunk. Ooh, apparently very well. Okay, I'm gonna say thanks to the con save, you don't need to get a level of exhaustion, but you are very, very like your inhibitions are a little looser now, and your face feels a little hot, I would say. Yeah, you throw the bottle on the floor and it shatters. Okay. To follow where everyone else went, or? Okay. You leave the train car and follow everybody else back to your cabins. I'm gonna say some time passes here. A little bit of a time skip, theater to mind, as you're all in your cabins. You're immediately met with an announcement delivered from car to car by one Boris.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Gathers you all out of your cabins, kind of meeting you all out in the open, and goes like, "Hi everyone." Ooh, a little awkward, isn't it? There being 2 murders and all.
Yeah, it happens. Not me and my room for sure.
So I was told to announce to you all that since with the death of that very nice dragon lady, it seems like she was a bit of a high-profile figure in Fairhaven. So it looks like in about 6 hours, everyone's gonna have to be taken into Fairhaven Court, and also dealing with charges of tampering with the crime scene on the death of an important figure. Oh heavens, no. I feel like you can just snap my neck just by looking at me. Oh, thank you. It feels weird having a man call me that when my ex-wife used to call me that. But,
Well, get used to it. We all go to prison.
but well, I hope I'm not overstepping when I say this, but you're all such nice people. I don't think you're the kind of people that would just gang up on an innocent girl like that and murder her.
Certainly not.
Absolutely.
So you see he's like sweating bullets at this point as he clears his throat. And Boris gets his own theme song.
Oh my god.
Remember this?
He hands you all what looks like to be a ring of keys, and then also a small little bag of luggage that he's brought with him. Just something that will make your stays in your cabins more comfortable. He winks at you all a little.
I'm so proud of you, Boris. You're being useful now. I knew you could do it.
Oh, thanks. And that's all what I aspire to be. And
That's
when you
good.
guys-
Don't get aspirations that are too high. It may be a little difficult for you.
Aim low, that's my motto too.
I'm so proud of you, Boris.
You see, as you look at the luggage, it seems like Boris has managed to sneak all of your confiscated items back to you.
Man, first.
Well, that's going to be quite the arsenal then, isn't it?
Yeah. So you guys should all have your weapons now and your gear. As he looks at you, goes like, "I'm probably gonna lose my job for this, but it felt right." Oh,
Could I?
I didn't expect to get so many job offers. Thank you both. Well, seemingly I'll be most certainly fired, and if I'm lucky, I probably won't go to jail. Maybe I can search for some work if you two won't be too bothered. He starts to look like he has looks of regrets on his face. Fugitive, do you know how they feel about maybe conjugal visits from daughters?
Wait.
Wait, wait, wait. Hold on.
He looks at you and goes like, I have over dozens of daughters, and if I'm going to jail, I'd at least like the chance for them to be able to visit me.
Okay, we need to pause for just one moment. I want everyone to read this definition and be on the same page about what conjugal means.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
I have a feeling that Boris does not know what that means.
I
I
don't
was
think that
hoping one of
word
you-
means.
I was hoping one of you would bring it up.
I was thinking about it, but I didn't want to interrupt too much.
Oh no, I just read about it in one of those fun stories that my daughter showed me. Seems like they something about having fun with someone when you visit them in prison. He looks utterly horrified and looks as if he's about to throw up. He goes like, "Oh, no, that's not what I meant with my daughter. Oh, geez.
That's what I figured, sir. Don't worry
Oh
about it.
no, oh God, I'm not a sicko. I swear.
Just a fool. It's fine.
Oh, so sorry. He bows his head low to you all, and his little bellboy hat falls off a little, but he like kind of hurries to catch it, but it like misses and it falls to the floor anyway.
Mr. Boris, don't ever come near me again.
Oh no, please! I'm not a sicko. I swear.
Blocks reaches out gently with a hand and puts it on Boris' shoulder. He says, "My man, you're in the wrong line of work, and I think I know the exact kind that would fit you perfectly." And he just pokes his chest a little bit.
And he says like, "Oh, like janitorial work," and that was to be my second option.
No, I think you're missing the obvious thing that would make you a very rich man, and you're just not utilizing it. It pains me quite a bit to see.
Oh, well, any amount of money would help, really.
I think you would do quite
Still
well.
behind on alimony payments.
I think you would do quite well as a gigolo.
I'm sorry, a gigolo?
A male prostitute, good sir.
Oh gods, no. Oh no, I feel like people can do much better than me.
That is why you're not making money.
It's a very nice suggestion indeed, Mr. Blocks. I thank you for it, but I don't think I have the body or the looks for it.
You have more children than I could ever imagine possible.
Oh, I suppose I do. Well,
At least face some objective reality there, sir, and then consider your career options.
well, I thank you all for being concerned about me. I do this for you because feel like you might be the only ones who can help solve all of this.
You are correct. If we don't solve it, we are boned.
And if you don't, then I, at the very least, would like to see if you all can get to safety somehow.
Good to know.
And he hears some sort of bell ring on the distance, and his ears perk up, and he goes like, "Oh my! I need to go back to my shift. I hope you all a very, well, I suppose productive search. Just
Before
be careful. You're not supposed to have your gear, so try not to make it obvious."
Before he leaves, Venice is gonna kind of catch him by the arm with his cane and pull him back over and just stuff something in his pocket.
I'm sorry. Did I drop something?
No, I just think it'll be useful for you.
So what is? He looks at his pocket. Oh, what is it you stuffed?
I'm gonna tell you directly. Hang on.
Secrets.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Dang. He looks at it and goes like, "Oh, is this an opportunity for a job?"
I think you'd find it quite interesting.
Sure. Thank you very much, as I'm most likely going to get absolutely fired for this. But, you know, as long as I'm helping good people, that's what matters.
He's just gonna kind of give him a nod.
Then he hurries off to the other side. You see that he's about to literally drop what you gave him on the floor, and he catches it and trips. Before he just kind of scrambles to his feet again and runs off back to his job. So with the news that he has given, it would seem like you guys have 6 hours to solve this case before you're landed in what seems to be court trials when you land in Fairhaven.
Word.
Not if we run fast enough.
And let me change the map.
Also,
Hmm?
Venice is going to let Harkin know what he gave him.
Oh, okay. Alright, map change. Alright. So you guys should be fully equipped with all your gears and items now, along with the ring of keys that that Boris has given you all.
Are the brass knuckles still missing?
The brass knuckles are indeed missing.
Blocks has a slightly reddish face, the way he did when he got a little bit angry when he heard his knuckle dusters were missing. He's still kind of angry about this.
That's a pretty amazing doodle of blocks.
It really is. I love it.
I was like, I gotta draw him.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
This
problem.
is great.
So with the makeshift detective team now on the clock, it would seem you guys have 6 hours to find out the truth of this case. What would you guys like to do?
Blocks would like to say something.
Okay.
I suspect our esteemed Jorlana might be utilizing a disguise kit. I didn't get to catch a whiff of her, but I think she might be wearing a sweet perfume. And he looks towards Damien with a knowing look, which, you know, because he's wearing sunglasses might be redundant, but he does have expressive eyebrows. That kind of, you know what I mean, expression. Could be pertinent.
I suggest that we investigate the VIP and defenses cart. There could be some evidence, I don't know.
I quite agree. There are other places to investigate, and the VIP might be a bit high profile, so there might be no coming back from that one if we go there first.
True.
So while I absolutely do believe it is very important on the itinerary, we might want to do that one later.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. For reference, you guys are currently in Common Cabins number 1, which is the very last Common Cabins room on the
That's
list.
right. I need to pull up our amazing map.
My amazing map that I use my paint skills in.
I mean, it works really
Unlimited.
well for what we need.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
Unlimited hours.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it again just for reference.
I do like minimalism, so I can work with this. It's fine. Good. Tells you everything you need to know.
Yep.
So the first one that's closest to the conductor or the engine?
The one that's right above the first waiting car.
Right above the first one.
Or-
Okay, so
and
the
for-
one that's closest to the engine.
Yeah, and for a point of reference to the Egan's body was found in waiting car number 2, which is the middle one, and the body for Yerud was found in the bar room.
Didn't think I'd be opening this map to make it.
Yep.
So, without rolling insight, just asking out of character, is the defenses room what I imagine it would be, like special armory just in case something attacks the train or something like that, or?
On a cursory knowledge, as far as you're able to tell from the maps you were all given of the train, the defenses room, or sorry, are you asking about the security room or the defenses room?
The defense car, because
Yeah, the defense room, as you can see from when the train first pulled up, it's the train car that has all the big mortar turrets. Just in case there was ever attempted train jacking.
yeah, that makes sense.
Where was where are we at for the for the interrogations at the beginning of this?
For the interrogations, you guys were up like in the first common cabins car, the one
Okay.
right underneath the bar room.
Oh.
Well, the VIP car is up in the first class cabins. Paradoxically, are down below. We have to go through the VIP or first class cabins to get to the other rooms. So I guess we have to go through very important people no matter which direction we go.
That's just how it is.
Curiosity.
For my wisdom, I think we should go towards the dining car, kitchen, maybe hospital parts, just to check those, see if there's anything there. But I'd understand if anyone else has other ideas.
Out of curiosity, this is out of character. Which way, when Venice saw the situation with Egan and somebody was leaving, which way were they leaving? Like which end of the train?
Sorry, can you ask the question again?
Oh, you said that when Venice found the body, he had seen somebody like leaving. Does like were they at one side of the car or the other? Like were they at closer to one door or the other when they left?
They were closer to what looks to be the side door.
The side door.
To the left of the train.
Interesting.
He's just gonna be making notes and he just looks concerned.
I also suggest that we go to the engineer room to find out why the lights went out during the murder. The first
Yeah.
murder, not the second murder.
Out of curiosity, does anyone remember if the lights went out during the second murder?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
But-
No.
Can I do a history check to find out? I have no clue.
No, you don't need to. I mean, the lights did not go out for the second
Okay.
murder.
That's what I figured.
Good to know. I didn't think so, but it was worth checking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's all my TDs.
Block strokes his chin as well. There might be someone crawling around outside or on the top of the train, but I am not really interested in going out to check.
Oh, I have one last thing. There's another contradiction. The gun only had 2 bullets used, but the lady got shot 3 times. Something's not adding up.
Most interesting.
And Egan got shot once, so just doesn't make sense.
Shot once and stabbed, apparently.
The mention brings up the memory in your mind, Damien, of him being stabbed with what looks like to be a Long Industries branded knife.
So yeah, if we're trying to avoid VIP room, we could go to engineer. Just cause like it's right. It's in the opposite direction.
I think engineer might be a safer bet to go first.
I agree.
Onward and upward.
So you all want to go to the engineer room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Alright. Alrighty. You guys start heading through several cars in order to get to the engineer room, passing by dining car, the kitchen car, hospital car, until you reach the engineer room. 1 sec.
Just for future reference, if we ever decide to split up, would that make you angry? Or
No, it would just require, a lot more going back and forth because, you're using cameras and all that stuff.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yes,
So, yeah, no problem. Let me change the map.
Venice is actually going to fall back with Harkin.
Oh.
And just sort of look at her. And 1, he explains what he gave to Boris. 2, he's just like, you've been quiet. Are you all right?
I'm perfectly fine. I'm as fine as I can be for finding out that my best client is dead and I've lost a paycheck.
Valid point.
There will be
Sorry.
other reasons.
Oh, they're just saying sorry. For some reason, The map is taking a while to come back up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, continue as you were. Sorry. While I try to load it up.
He's gonna kind of look at Harkin and just be like, do you believe any of our comrades were involved in this?
Given their actions thus far, I don't think it's possible. Unless it was by accident.
It does seem too messy.
Can the rest of us hear this?
Sure can, because Harkin definitely doesn't whisper.
Oh my god!
Oof.
Venice is trying to stay quiet.
Right, here we go. Sorry about that.
And given tight quarters, you may have overheard, yeah, I would say.
Well, the Deaconess are involved, and that's all you need to know as far as what we're in for.
You guys enter into the engineer cars where it looks like several scientists and also artificers are hard at work doing some maintenance on some scattered about machinery and tools in the car. It still looks like they're too busy to even notice you guys had come in. But it looks like they're all very busy trying to make sure everything is a ship shape, though there's a distinct smell of something charred in the air.
Oh.
I'm gonna put on some ambience too, because you know this is the engineer room, so there's a lot of train sounds happening. Go ahead and feel free to turn down the ambient volume if you guys want. If it's too loud, that is.
Gotcha.
Nope, good volume for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna step up to one of the engineers. Excuse me, sir?
You see, he's in the middle of using some sort of spot torch to weld some of the broken apart wirings. And he looks at you and goes, huh? What?
Sir, I have some questions for you. I'm a detective. Do you have some time?
Detective? Those things are real?
Oh, yes. Detectives are real, sir. How do you think crimes get solved?
I don't know, with guards, you know, police guards, not kids.
Sir,
He's a professional.
All right, and you say so.
I don't even have to say it anymore. They know.
Okay. He looks over to you all because one of you is his like chaperone at the very least.
None of us are. We just let him run around with us.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of dangerous machinery and stuff going off here, kid. So careful, right? Especially after what happened.
Oh, what happened, perhaps?
You haven't heard all about the train? 2 people got freaking murdered.
Yeah, 2 people got murdered. What about in here? It seems like there's some damage.
Yeah. There was a bit of a power surge the other night. Blew out half the power on this train, and even worse, some of the magic was malfunctioning around the place because of the engine.
What kind of magic was malfunctioning? What did the magic do?
Lots of fancy gobbledygook. I'll save you the trouble, kid, and just try to sum it up. Basically, the engine that we're using here places a sort of field on the train in order to keep it running with this crystal energy, right? Then something went awry, cross wire circuit or something, I don't know, but some of the wires we found got slashed, and it caused the blackout to happen. And unfortunately, with the magic engine going awry, all sorts of magic weave bullshittery happened, and any magic caused during that time must have gone haywire.
Any magic?
He looks at you and goes like, huh?
Do you know what? Was it a knife? Was it a dagger? Like, what cut the wires?
Hell if I know, kid. You're the detective here. You tell me. Well,
Damn.
I would say that if you weren't just a kid. He looks around and goes like, look, all I know is with the magic engine going haywire, it didn't do very well for the train's lighting system, which is powered by magic. So, yeah. Not happy camper, the conductor. She's got us working overtime to fix this.
Do we all know, like, about when the power outage happened in comparison to the first murder?
No, they're talking about the first murder's power outage.
Yeah, I know, but, like, was it throughout the entire, like, was
Oh,
it
the
before,
duration?
during, or after? That's what I'm asking.
It happened after the first gunshot went off, and the second gunshot that Venice heard went off during the blackout.
Okay. Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate all the info you gave me. Does anyone else have any questions? And I step away and start munching on some pretzels.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you used up one of your 10 pretzels.
Damn.
Blox looks towards the pretzels. Hey kid, I'll be your bodyguard for a pretzel.
I will too.
Hold on. You both want one of my pretzels?
Sure.
Did you make them?
Well, no, but I'm kind of hungry. I mean, if you're gonna, well, I produced 2 pretzels.
You got him legitimately. I was there when he bought them. He thought I wasn't looking. I was still looking at everyone.
Okay, so use up 2 more of your 10 pretzels and give them to Harkin and Blox.
Now I'm protected by adults.
It's hard just lifting her mask fully or just like sticking it behind the mask and eating it.
She's gonna actually lift her mask up. Because she has not really a problem with that. She just doesn't do it often. And everybody will probably notice, depending on the lighting, that half of her face is as scarred as the rest of that side of the body, and she does not have an eye there. Instead, it's a socket that has one of her bees.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
everybody
my.
notices a bee kind of buzz out as she lifts up her mask out from the eye socket that is missing on her burnt side.
I see this, but I try to not react. I try.
Go ahead and roll for performance for me, Eru.
Oh,
Or Neru.
okay. Oh.
Nice. You're able to play it off by hiding your slight levels of disgust behind your pretzel while you're eating it.
Blox grins at Neru. He says, "Yep, it takes some getting used to."
What do you mean? I didn't even notice that. Oh.
Yeah, Damien, for your side, you're so used to the smell of dead bodies and also like the smell of burnt flesh for you to notice anything off about her. But you do find yourself in your head that the bee is a little strange.
Just a little.
And Venice, I see you getting closer to the engineer. Are you going to ask them something?
Yes, but first I want to make note that Venice sees the thing with Harkin, and he doesn't say anything per se. He does look a little like feels bad, man. Kind of looks guilty, and then just turns to the engineer, and is just like, "You said there was wire damage.
Yep.
Do you happen to have have you fixed that damage yet?"
We're still working on it. Whoever did it did a number on a lot of it. See, we've set it up so that just one frayed wire won't cause the whole thing to go down, but looks like whoever did this was thorough. See all these engineers here? They're all working on different parts of the train that had something slashed.
Is it a possibility that we could take a look?
I mean,
With
sure.
Supervision, of course.
I mean, sure, go ahead. Just, keep your distance. Don't want to get some sparks flying off in your face.
Okay, Venice wants to take a look and see if he can tell what may have cut this.
Go ahead and roll for investigate.
Ah, yes. My excellent investigation.
Oh, the -1. That feels bad.
Yep.
You look over the marks, and it looks like these frayed wires were cut in some sort of triple slash mark indent left upon them.
Does it have the air of a natural weapon or something more metal?
For that, you would have to look closer, investigate more. I'm gonna say everybody can roll for investigate for this if they want to chip in.
I'll help. I'm gonna try to just figure out what kind of weapon it is straight up. Let's
Okay,
see.
go ahead.
Oh, did it not roll? Hold on. Hit
It rolled.
again. Oh, it did. Okay.
So Neru, you're able to see that based on the markings, it looks to be it is familiar to what you remember of like the neighborhood cat cases you've dealt with. And even though you know that this is probably a little too big for a cat, it seems like some sort of natural claw weapon was used.
Oh.
Okay. I believe it was a claw. I'm not sure what kind of person did it, but it looks like claw marks to me.
This is the same sort of damage on the other locations, yes?
Yeah.
Which parts were actually slashed? Like what do they take care of? If you don't mind me asking.
It goes like, well, a lot of it seems to be the lighting system wiring. And also, well, unfortunately, some of it also deactivated and messed with the security systems.
Yeah, that scan.
Interesting.
We dealt
Yeah.
with a few of these warforged in another cabin, and they seem to have something wrong with their internals.
Ah, shit. Were they off too?
They were back on when we found them, but someone had clearly messed with them.
That's weird. He looks at him and goes like, well, the security systems are supposed to prevent stuff like that. Well, that and also train passengers trying to mess with the side doors. Already got a lot of kids in the past that tried messing and opening them up and getting themselves hurt. So we went ahead and installed security systems to make sure that the side doors can't be opened by anyone without authorization.
Interesting.
Do the side doors actually open out to... Do they have a railing or anything?
To speeding death, yeah?
That's what I thought. All right.
So I think we're dealing with someone that can get around outside quite athletically. And I don't know if they have natural affinity to do that, or if they're using some kind of tools.
He's just gonna look at the claw marks and then think about it for a minute and just... It's too bad we can't see outside the train.
Well, we could for a few minutes, but then we might fall.
It's true.
He looks at you and goes, yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend doing that. I mean, it's supposed to say put it inside anyway. The whole point of a train.
Yeah, of course, I'm just speculating.
Is there any any way to look from the top of the vehicle, sir? Any kind of step ladder or stairs or
Huh?
anything like that to get onto the top of the train?
Yeah, I suppose there's one in conjunction with some of the middle cars, but only engineers can do that, and we only do it when the car or the train is slowed down to a safe level.
I'm going to level with you a bit, sir. There was a problem with a VIP, and we are suspected, though we have alibis and visual evidence confirm we have nothing to do with it. And when the train stops, we might be in trouble. So we're looking to figure this stuff out before that happens.
He raised a brow at you and raised up his goggles. All right, well, look, that's a lot of trouble, but I'm just trying not to lose my job here. All right, just do whatever, and just I'll pretend I didn't see you. If you didn't pretend that I just gave all this info away to a bunch of weirdos.
Acknowledge.
Appreciate it.
I'm not weird, sir.
You
He
are.
looked at you and goes like, "Okay, kiddo."
Why does everyone treat me that way?
Because it's funny.
Venice is just going to pat him on the shoulder. Geniuses are often treated that way.
Especially
Oh.
child
And
ones.
you're really smart.
Neru's eyes twinkle.
They physically twinkle. I'm a genius?
All right,
Well,
what would the
you're
group like to do now?
saying more than me.
All right, let me get focused up again. So, we can get on top of the train. It's just that we can't slow it down. That's the problem.
Whoa. Yeah, like I said, don't be doing anything like that. That's dangerous.
You said
won't-
that. You said that you wouldn't say anything. You'd look the other way. That's what you said.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna get a kid killed.
I'm not gonna do it. I
Do you
can't
have
stand
any
on the
idea
train.
how fast this train is going, kid? You're gonna be blown off like the fucking, like a
Hey.
fucking splatter on the pavement.
I'm just saying, if it's possible for us to get an idea of what the train looks like from above, we might be able to find the killer. And think about it, the killer's still on the loose. He could come to the engine car.
It's
There you
also a
go.
good question.
He looks at you and goes, "Whatever, kid. Just don't get yourself killed, all right?"
You got it, sir.
Also a good question. How would they be managing on the outside of the train car given the speed?
Some sort of magnetic force? Or...
He asks you, goes like, "Yeah, he's got the right idea over there. Artificers get a special magnetic boot that helps them stay on the top of the train."
Gotta be the shoes.
Are any of them missing? Like your supply of the magnetic boots?
He scratches his head. "Oh, for that, I don't know. You're gonna have to ask the conductor or something. I don't keep track of all of that. I'm just doing my job here."
Thanks, sir.
"Oh, no problem." And he just turns to you and was like, "Don't climb up there."
I swear I'm not going to climb. If one of us climbs, it's not gonna be me.
He kind of squints at you and goes like, "All right."
You won't see anything happen, sir. Blocks also takes a cursory sniff around subtly, trying to get a whiff if there's any of that perfume around. Even a subtle trace.
Go ahead and roll for invest. Oh, well, no. For this, just perception is fine.
Okie dokie. Perception.
That gif. You take a sniff about, and you do sense small traces of what smells like to be some sort of perfume around, though you're not sure what kind.
Hmm. So not a proof positive that it was.
No.
Block smacks his right palm with his left hand. Well.
Anything else the group would like to do here?
Oh,
Oh, you can go first.
Well, I'm just moving to see this thing because there was a panel in the way and I couldn't see the rest of the cart.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 more questions for you, sir.
He says that he once again has to stop his spot welder and just turns. He goes, yes.
Number 1. Did you see? I forgot the name of this lady. Oh,
One.
did you see Constance at the time of the murder?
Oh, you mean the conductor?
Yes.
And he goes like, no. She's probably at the head of the train that she usually is. Frankly, never leaves there, to be honest, since she has to look over all our statistics and everything on her little screens. There's a little intercom system that she uses to communicate with us when she needs to. And he points to the corners of the train car where there's like little bugle-looking intercom things that are like kind of situated on the corners of the room.
Was she talking to you when it was happening? Like maybe giving some instructions?
And he goes like,
Because
well,
you did have the power outage, of course.
Well, yeah, during that time we were all asleep, and then the bugle woke us the hell up and told us to, inspect what was going on with the power outage. We didn't even know about it until we woke up.
Awesome, thanks. Just wanted to know what was happening at that time. I appreciate it. Second thing, did you see a dragonborn with black scales? She mentioned that she may have talked to the engineers.
You guys like, you mean the VIP?
Yeah, like recently though. Like, do you remember that second murder?
Oh, you mean the nice little green dressed girl?
Yeah,
she-
yeah.
Yeah, she came about once or twice. Just went around just kind of like you, just asking us weird questions about how things work here.
Wait a second. You said the green dressed one was asking you guys questions about the train?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting.
Dogs chuckles over here.
Was there another black dragonborn who came around asking questions or that you saw?
No, other than her little bodyguard man, can't say that I did.
Great. Thank you so much, sir. I might have more questions later, but I'm trying not to bother you because you're working real hard.
Yeah, maybe you can wait until after lunch break or whatever, so I don't lose my job.
I can't do that, sir. Gotta solve a murder.
And he just goes back to spot welding.
Thank you for your patience, sir.
Yeah, he doesn't even respond. The sound of spot welding is so loud now for him. He can't hear you.
Blocks goes a strolling, just to looking around, like he's also a worker there, except he's not working.
Oh,
Clearly.
oh, go ahead.
The train has you said like the basically the tube things to talk to people, yeah.
The intercom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does
you-
every train car have that? Or is it just like
Only select ones.
okay.
Just to confirm, so when the skull, I guess, was asking him questions, would this have been during the first murder or shortly before the second murder?
This was before even the first murder.
Okay, before. Okay, cool. Thanks.
So what would the group like to do now?
Well, now I would definitely I'm adding to the list.
We need to also talk to the conductor. We need to find out if there's magnetic boots missing.
Absolutely. Or if the conductor's arm can also do something similar to the magnetic boots.
Ooh, I didn't think of that. Blocks. Are you a genius, perhaps?
Perhaps.
It's a group of geniuses.
Let's just say a bullshitter knows a bullshitter.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
Do you want to try hitting up the VIP cart next?
Sure.
Wow.
Yeah, this is starting to excite you so much, Neru. Yeah, saying stuff like bullshit and curse words is exactly like more fiction novels that you read.
Eating pretzels.
Eating some pretzels, dude. I got 2 bodyguards, dude. Yes, sir.
And Blocks is eating that too, like a cow with cud, just crunching it, looking around, watching people work.
All right. So everyone leaves the train car, with Damien being last in the room, of course. Damien, your eyes kind of squint towards the individual that they all finished talking to, and after everyone has left the train car, you approach the man, and as you approach, you give him one phrase. I DM'd it to you. He turns to you, and with familiarity, his expression turns to a serious one as he reaches into his pockets and takes out a little communication crystal with more charge on it, since the previous one you had is now out of use for safety and for there not to be any remaining evidence behind of it. And you see the engineer give nod in respect to you and goes like, "Mr. Long takes care of me very well, Mr. Damien. He wanted me to give this to you." You take the communication crystal in your hands, and on it, you're able to immediately activate it, if you wish, in order to get a direct line to Hong. Do you wish to activate it? You activate it, and the visage of your boss, revealed now in full to be Hong Long. For people that were there, this was the guy from the Golden Casino one shot. Yay, callback.
The one who cucked Ash out.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
You see he looks at you, having 2 children on his lap now, as he's like trying his best to rock one on his lap while the other he's trying to feed some baby food. And he goes like, so how goes the mission, Damien? His brow raises. What? Do you know who it is? You see this makes him stop, as he was making baby faces at his child. He puts his children down on the table and like puts a pacifier in them and has them looking away from the call, as Hong's face darkens and you see like rings of red appear on his eyes. So it's to be a framing, is it? Do you know who has done this? Good. You're my best man for a reason, Damien. I entrust this task to you. He looks to you. I leave that up to your judgment, Damien. But they are to understand the price of trying to frame me for something as dastardly as a murder. At least one that I did not order. Very well. He looks to you and goes like, "You look troubled. Your expression almost flushed. Have you been drinking?" I thought that you had given that up already, Damien. Is this task proving a little too troublesome for you? He looks at you and just goes like, "I see. Well, having had some children come into my life, perhaps they'll enrich your experience in some ways. Are they also part of this investigation?" Hmm. Well, perhaps we can make use of that. And he cups his hand and goes like, "Do so. In the meantime, cooperate with this child, see what he finds. Perhaps he can lead you more to where the actual murder is, and take care of business." Right? You may have your leave. No, no, small child, no, not my pets. And then the call ends immediately.
Dude breeds more than Boris.
Just
With
like the idea you keep every time they contact, there's more kids in his life.
He ends the call, and the communication device, of course, runs out of charge again, leaving you to yourself. With the engineer bowing his head to you as you both go back to, pretending not to know each other. Now, what does Damien do? Okay. Damien follows up after everybody. And remind me where y'all were headed again?
I don't think we ever picked a place.
I don't know if we decided.
No, I thought you
I think
said
it's
you
the
wanted
VIP car.
Okay. The VIP car or the conductor car? Because I thought you guys said you needed to talk to Constance or something.
So my understanding is that we would have to go through the VIP car to get to the conductor, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yep. You do.
so that's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I'm just saying,
no way.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
also potentially checking the outside of the train.
Oh wait, before you even do that, since we found out the security got messed up, right? Shouldn't we check where's that map? Hold up.
It's right
Security.
next door to where we're at.
Yep.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I do have an
Alright.
idea though, but it's a very, shot in the dark kind of thing.
Oh,
Block's on the way while they're talking and stuff like that. This is kind of meta between them. He mentions maybe there's some kind of security protocol that we can look through, some sort of Warforged, I don't know, that chills out on the roof in case there is one, just playing Sentry. There might be something like that, like a camera.
okay. So you're all heading down towards the security car. Right?
That's not.
Yeah,
That's not a bad idea.
just casually.
All right. Let me change the map and put you all in it.
We're doing work.
Hmm?
So we're doing work. I'm
Oh, yeah.
gonna get all the clues.
All right. Gonna go ahead and. Ooh. You guys should see the car, right?
Yes.
You go through the train cars, and as you travel into the train car, you see a rather creepy looking line of Warforged set up all against the wall on opposite sides of this train car.
Do any of them like look off, like they were tampered with, damaged, anything like that?
One sec.
Whether or not Blocks mentions, keep alert, everyone. These may not be legitimate models. If you catch my meaning.
Go ahead
think
and
I
roll.
do.
Go ahead and roll for investigate Naru.
Oh, sure. Let's see.
You
26.
look about, and it looks like these Warforged soldiers are now active. Well, at the very least, you can sense the whirring of their machinery and mechanisms from inside their forms. But right now, they're just standing sentry. It doesn't look like they've been activated fully.
Are their eyes following us?
You don't see their eyes lighting up.
Ah. That's fair enough.
Blocks, you mentioned something about checking the camera data on the Warforged. Do you know how to do that?
I do not. It was just an idea of what might be. I don't know if there's actually any mechanism that allows that. It was just a possibility. We may have to ask the conductor.
Okay. It's going in the notes. That's a good idea.
Blocks examines these doors just in case there's any sign that they might have been tampered with or opened.
Blocks, go ahead and roll for stealth for me.
Okay.
Oh no.
I did a boo-boo, didn't I?
Yeah.
Run.
Ooh! Nice nat 20.
Can't get
You managed to sneakily go over to the side and check by the side doors. It doesn't look like they're opened. It looks like they're still closed.
Any sign whatsoever of any kind of dent or slash or
No.
none? Okay. Well, he's gonna go right back where he should be then.
Oh.
He announces, I don't think there's been any sign of the doors being opened recently, or at least in any way they shouldn't be opened.
We may need to check the ones at the first murder scene.
And there's that big busted window now too. That could have been the way in.
Wait, did we determine that there was glass on the inside? Like glass, like the direction, I guess, of the impact? Did we determine that?
There wasn't much glass on the inside of the train, no. The window was cracked open a little, but there was a bullet, or rather a projectile hole on the glass window.
Would it bear some signs as if it was melted?
You would have to investigate that area.
I mean, we did at the time, and then we did find residue on the windows.
Yes. Residue that Neru has yet to confirm what it is.
Can't remember.
Sure
Oh.
did look at the window though. Can't take kids anywhere.
All right, I have a niche thing I'm gonna ask real quick. Let's see. So I have this ability right here, which lets me remember, I don't know, recall anything you have seen or dang it, not tasted. Never mind.
What do you mean?
You got me.
I think you have a good argument that a keen mind should allow you to do that, but
Wait, what do you mean?
Because I was gonna, I want to remember what is the thing, because you told me there's
yeah.
something familiar about it, but I think I feel like a history check or something.
It wasn't from. I didn't say it was familiar. I just thought told you that it was something that you're sure you've at least seen or read something about before.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um,
But it definitely wasn't within the past month.
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. I mean, I don't think I have anything really for this room. Not right now, anyway.
Okay. What would the group like to do?
It's just a very creepy room.
Venice is not keen on dealing with more Warforged if these wake up.
And which car is this specifically again?
The security car.
Ah. Okay. Well, we are so close to the engine. We may as well just hit the engine room and talk to the. See if. Oh wait. No, we were already there.
No, you
yeah,
guys were in the engineer room. The
Oh.
engine
Yeah,
room, very
the
last.
engine room is next. Yeah.
Yeah. We may as well just check the engine just to see if there's anything there to be seen.
Sounds good to me.
Let's just hope that nothing wakes up.
Vlogs, roll for stealth for me, please.
Oh, okay.
I really use it actually. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god.
The balance.
Okay, Narrow, did you roll yours?
Oh, I had to roll 2. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it. I just happened to move up at the wrong time. All right. Damn. All right, let's see. Slightly better.
All right. Unfortunately, that's still not enough. 2 of the Warforged in front of you start lighting their eyes up.
Block. What's
Yeah.
happening?
Oh. Well, we might be in trouble.
And you see they start brandishing their polearm weapons and looking towards your way. Intruder detected, as they say coldly in their robot voice, and they start kind of lunging forward to disconnect from their battery stations. And they look like they're going to start a fight. I'm going to need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh man. Oh man.
First fight of the mystery one shot. Yay!
How could this have happened? Let's see.
Yeah, let me roll for initiative for the dude, so you guys have something a battle instance to roll for first of all.
This is just normal initiative, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Venice, did you roll for yours?
Oh my god, I didn't. There we
Okay.
go. I thought I had it, didn't. Oh my god.
It's all right.
Where's the initiative button?
It should be right next
Next
to
to the
your
shield.
AC on your
Oh,
character
ah,
sheet.
there you go.
Press the
Thank
menu.
you.
Yeah. There you go. Nice. Now roll for the 2 robots.
Okay.
All right. Now change the music. Sorry.
That's funny.
Hmm?
I didn't expect to get attacked.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of did, but it's mostly because I don't think these are normal Warforged security. They've been tampered with. Or these are protocols like that
Alright.
from RoboCop.
Blocks, you are first.
Lox grabs hold of his umbrella right around the base, and he squeezes in the middle of it,
Mhm.
and he produces a rapier from the inside of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Go ahead, King.
And at that point, he swings it in a slash towards the leftmost Warforge's middle, where the wires might be exposed, where he knows that they're delicate.
Okay, roll for AC.
Okay, this is the first time I've rolled attack on this thing. Is it the big shield button?
No. So you right-click your target,
Oh, okay.
and then you press the big target symbol that's on the left of them.
Yeah, on the left-hand side of her.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, right-click on it, and you should be able to target them by pressing the target symbol.
Yeah, it's targeting them, but
Okay. Then go to your inventory and choose the item that you're attacking with, and hover over it and roll with it.
oh, okay. Martian,
Ooh, unfortunately, with a nat 1, you don't manage to hit the vitals on the robot, and instead it parries you with its pole arm.
I would back away, kid.
Okay.
Working
Anything else for
on
your
it.
turn, Blocks?
I think that's about it.
Okay. Mr. Damien, your turn. Ooh,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Like an Iron Man armor situation? Sweet. So now you have your paladin armor on, basically. Nice. Just making sure they're the scimitars, right? Nice. All right. Nice. Your scimitars come apart after being joined together. Kind of like the one that is used in Avatar. And you dual wield them. What would you like to do with the Iron Wrought Soldier? Ooh. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
We are
Is
not
that
rolling
from the?
quick.
Okay, go ahead. Oof.
Really?
Unfortunately, that-
Oh my god!
There's no way. There isn't a way.
Yeah, these Iron Wrought Soldiers just start parrying back and forth. And it's going to try to attack you in reprisal, Damien. So it's going to try and do a multi-attack. So it's going to use its Bladed War Staff twice. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, somebody did it. The chat.
All right. Since that hit, I'm going to go ahead and roll for damage. 14 damage to Damien.
Dang.
Okay, and then second attack. 9 does not hit you, so it misses with the second hit after you recover from the first strike and manage to block its hit with your scimitars. And that's going to be its turn. Venice, it is your turn.
Okay, well, the first thing that he's going to do is move up in front of Harkin. And he is going to ready up his, cane.
Mhm.
I also wanted to ask, how tall are the ceilings on these train cars?
I'm gonna say like 10 feet above you.
Okay. Let me see. I need to check something really quick. So, Venice is going to pull some bullshit DM.
Okay.
Okay, let me make sure I have the distance. Okay, he is basically going to climb up the wall to the ceiling.
Okay, like Spider-Man.
Yep.
I'm guessing you're using spider climb.
Yes, yes.
Nice. Yeah, you guys just see Venice starts latching onto the walls and just starts climbing up.
Quite a talent you have there, sir.
He's just going to look at him and just be like, I try.
That's a little spooky, sir.
Don't fall.
Let's see. I don't know how much distance he could move doing this. Let's see, because I haven't used climb speed before with the move speed.
I think he gets a special thing with his moves, climb speed, doesn't he? Let me check.
Let me see. Yeah, he can leave his hands free while he does this.
Yeah.
He did a walk-in.
I'm just trying to figure out how far he can move, given he's used some of the
Yeah,
the
I'm
ceiling.
gonna say you're skilled enough to where it's like equal to your walking speed.
Okay. I'm about to say, because it says climb is 35. I'm just trying to determine like how far this lets me go movement wise.
Right, each square is 5, so
Yeah.
quite far away, I'd say.
Okay. If that is the case, he is going to move here. And these Warforged, are they similar to the ones we saw before?
Yeah.
Okay. He wants to try to take a swing and see if he can actually grab at those wires to deactivate it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll for AC.
Okay. Hold on a second. I always feel stupid because I can never fucking remember what to hit. What is it that I need to hit for my sheet?
You mean to attack?
Yeah, crazy. I don't.
No, you're using your hands, right? Unless you're using your cane, then it would just be unarmed strike.
Yeah, he's using his cane.
Oh, okay, then quarterstaff then.
All right. That's right. It's just I'm dumb. It's just the fucking.
No, it's all right. Unfortunately, you don't hit with a 15, and it just bashes away your hand as you attempt to try and get at its vitals.
Okay. That is going to be his turn for the moment.
Okay.
Just
Harkin,
hanging upside
your turn.
down. Harkin is going to cast Life Sense so she can keep track of these motherfuckers.
Okay, go ahead.
And good God, this just got like super slow.
Right.
And I don't believe anybody's gonna have a problem with her seeing them,
No?
especially if they want to be healed.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here is trying to hide its life force from you.
Ooh, life sense will be useful later, I think. Yeah, that'll be really.
Hang on a second.
And that's just gonna be your turn.
Okay. This Iron Rod soldier is going to try attacking blocks. With a multi-attack with the War Staff.
That does not hit.
Ooh, miss. All right, next one.
That does not hit.
All right, he misses both times as
I'm
you're
sorry.
he misses both times as you're able to expertly just kind of parry his strikes with your umbrella, or your your rapier that came out of the umbrella. And that's gonna be his turn. Neru, your turn as the child like trapped in a fight.
All right, I'm getting out of here.
I'll use my cunning action when I find it.
Nice, because I was gonna say you're in a precarious situation.
Yeah.
A range of 2 Iron Rod soldiers.
Yeah, I'm gonna cunning action disengage. I'm gonna go right here. Oh, why can't I? Oh, hold on.
You should be able to move.
There we go. That was weird.
Alright, roll for stealth for me.
Stealth. Okay, I'm really bad at this. Let's see. Actually, I'm not bad. I'm just
Ooh,
neutral.
another Iron Rod soldier starts to activate from the back.
Oh, no.
Get the fuck out of here!
And you see this one starts to activate.
Ay ay ay.
It's not gonna get added to the initiative turn marker until I would say next round though, so it's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the slingshot and aim at how do I target it again? Here we go. At this dude. I don't know if you can see it, but
Yeah, I can see it. Go
okay,
ahead.
cool. I should get sneak attack on this since he's engaged. Let me roll.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did it roll it?
It rolled.
Did it roll?
Unfortunately,
Oh,
that
okay.
doesn't hit.
Ay ay ay. And that's the end of my turn.
Blocks, your turn.
Oh, Box is gonna attack this guy again.
Go ahead. Well, you got to roll for it from your character sheet. You don't
Oh,
don't keep pinging it.
oops. Yeah. This is kind of new, so I'm kind of.
It's all right.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I play regularly on here and I still forget.
Yeah, we still fuck up.
Facts.
Ooh, unfortunately, that does not hit.
Oh
Damn.
my god.
Hey, nobody can hit this guy.
Okay,
Oh.
we can get bad rolls out of the way now. Okay, anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
No, he's gonna stand right there because probably outside Damien, they all kind of seem a bit squishy. So
Okay.
if he moves, it'd probably fuck.
Damien, your turn. Ooh, that's a direct hit.
Nice.
Dealing
Yes.
6 damage to the Warforged.
Really?
You, this trumpet.
Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off. I think it's coming from one of my mods, but yeah, ignore it for
At
now.
least it's not Thomas the Tank Engine on the other hand.
Yeah, for Thomas the Tank, I don't know if it's appeared for Pomp before, but Thomas the Tank Engine would randomly appear whenever we roll maximum on something. But
I like that. That's
okay,
makes no
nice.
sense.
Withering Speed, con saving throw. Okay, I'll roll a con saving throw for the Warforged. Ooh, unfortunately, it does meet the save just at the amount. Let's see, target. It must make
These
it.
things are worth the money.
Yeah. Okay. So it is going to take 6 damage from you. You see, as you're cutting through the machine's wiring, it seems to be weakening a bunch as you're attacking it. Would you like to attack with your offhand? Oh, right. You're right. Okay. Anything else for your turn? Okay. Iron Rod Soldier's turn. It's going to try attacking blocks now.
Come at me, bro.
This time it's going to go ahead and use. Let's see. Okay, never mind. It's just going to keep attacking with the multi attack.
Your mother was a washing machine. Oh shit.
Nat 20. Hearing you give that insult, I mean, it certainly doesn't understand you, but it almost feels like it can as it like attacks you with a very heavy attack, hitting you for 19 damage.
Oof.
You're
Nice.
keeping track of your damages, right, Blocks?
Yeah, I think I can. Let's see. 19 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that would put me down to 40.
Okay. Did you reflect that on your character sheet?
I think I did.
Okay,
Did it
got
change
it.
enough?
Yeah, I just saw it did. Okay, another hit. That one's a miss.
Whoosh.
And that's going to be its turn. Venice, you're still on the ceiling.
He's still on the ceiling. Yeah.
As you do.
Okay. He is going to try targeting this boy again,
Go ahead.
and he's going to try to make an aim for the wires again, see if he can rip them out.
Go right ahead. Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Oh my god, we are doing awful tonight. Okay, let me see here. Let me see if there's anything else I can do that'll be helpful. Curiosity, how tall are these?
These creatures.
Warforged, yep. Mhm.
Let me see. I'm gonna just go ahead and say they're about 6 feet tall.
Okay. So about
Percent-
average, like
tall.
average human. Okay. Venice is gonna try to drop on this thing's shoulders.
Oh. Okay. Like stand on its shoulders, or
Yeah, like drop down on it.
okay. Go ahead and roll for acrobatics.
Okay. Let me just.
Old strategy, Cotton.
Yep. That's enough. You managed to land just safely enough on the Iron Rod Soldier's shoulders.
All right. From here, basically, he's going to be trying to get at it, but that's all his actions at the moment.
Okay. Arkin, your turn.
Harkin is going to walk up directly to Blocks
Mhm.
and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay, go ahead.
And we will do second level for that.
It's a nice thing to have a doctor. You heal back 10 HP, Blocks, so go ahead and reflect that on your character sheet. Nice.
And that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
His Iron Rod Soldier is going to try attacking Venice since he's on his shoulders. Yeah, I'm going to say he has slight disadvantage on this attack, so I'm going to roll with disadvantage because, he's literally trying to poke at something that's like on top of him.
Yeah.
$14 does not hit, so that's a miss. And it's going to try and go for the second attack.
Oh,
Oh
no.
boy, not like this.
Okay, 17 does not hit either, thankfully.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right.
Yeah, because remember, that's disadvantage.
Yeah. Whew, okay.
All right,
All right.
Neru, your turn.
Okay. Neru really doesn't want to be next to these robots. He's gonna use cunning action again.
Okay.
To disengage. It's gonna go. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go over there. Yeah. Go right here
All right.
and pull out the slingshot and attack this guy. See here. Oh, whoops! Hit the wrong button.
That's a hit. Nice.
Okay.
You.
How do I? Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, you fire your slingshot and you manage to hit the robot right in its eye hole, and you hear something in its mechanism getting extremely taxed by the projectile that is now flying right into it.
How do I do my? Oh, actually, it might be on here. Actually, never mind.
How do you do your what?
Sneak attack, but I think it's right. Is it here? Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Nice. And deals an extra 13 because you surprised the fuck out of him.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Now this guy's gonna get added to the initiative turn order. Very high up, unfortunately, so he's gonna be first.
Oh wow.
He's gonna mobilize out of his little station here. I'm gonna say that takes about 10 of his movement to kind of rip him out from his charging station, and he's gonna move the rest of it here. And he's gonna try and attack the child Neru.
Please don't.
Oh damn, that makes me feel bad. And your AC is 11?
Yup.
Oh damn, okay.
It's about to go down.
Oh, it missed. Oh wait, no, it hit.
No, that hits. That hits.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Okay, here we go. Ooh. 15 damage.
Alright. Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's
All right,
do that.
it's reflected on your character sheet.
I'm about to. Give me 1 sec. Hitting enter. Is it doing it?
I don't see it reflected on your character sheet, but I'll do it
Let
for
me.
you.
Well, let me do it one more time to make sure that it's working.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Let's try one more. Okay, how about now?
Yep, it's there. All right.
Alright,
nice.
perfect.
All right, now for the second attack, unfortunately.
Rolled the same thing.
Oh,
no.
Oh, 10 damage. You have 1 HP left.
Yup.
You see the Iron Ross.
Hold on.
Oh.
Harkin can see everybody within the 30 feet, yeah?
Yeah, life sense.
She's gonna grab a hold of him and cast Healing Word.
Oh, you can do that when it's not your turn?
I'm pretty sure you can? Oh no,
Check
it's
it and
a
see.
bonus action! No!
Reaction. All right.
Damn.
Unfortunately, Neru, the teenager, you get bashed around the cheeks, like getting literally slapped by the pommel of this thing's war staff. And you're kind of bleeding from the nose a little bit as you have 1 HP left, and you're on your knees.
Help me! Help me!
God. All right, blocks.
Blocks turns and looks towards the robot brutalizing a child. Kind of switch past Harkin and Vicky and Damien a little bit.
Okay, so do you
goes
want
first.
to switch places with Harkin, or
Could I?
you could? Yeah, I'll allow it.
Whoosh.
Just swap them around.
And he tries to sneak attack the Warforged.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, dokie. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Okay, yeah, this one.
Okay, but he does the sneak attack and he's hidden by Harkin's wing.
I like it.
Ooh, that's a hit. Nice. Roll for the sneak attack damage.
Yep.
Ooh, nice. 21 damage to the Iron Rod soldier. In defense of the boy, you intervene on the situation and you, with precision, stab at the Warforged through the chest, and you see that it starts whirring and like kind of giving off that pathetic little like machine winding down noise, as it seems like it's pretty weak now.
Thank you, Blocks.
The fact that there's a blood splatter near him.
Oh,
Anything else, Blocks?
Block says, "No problem. Just keep those pretzels coming." And
No.
that's my turn.
He's eating pretzels.
Damon
Damien,
eat pretzels.
your turn. Yeah, Damien, for your turn, hearing Neru kind of cry out, asking for help, kind of triggers like an old PTSD memory in you from the very first time you made your decision and broke against your oath. When the hostage was crying out for help as he was, or as she was being held by the criminal you were after. This memory riles you up and raises your fury. And I'm going to say for about 10 rounds, your attack roll and your damage rolls are going to get a +5. So what would you like to do?
There it is!
Did that-
Nice. So that's gonna be 15 damage, and you're targeting the same Warforged from before, right? Which one are you targeting? Just for my reference. Okay, got it. So that's gonna be 15 damage. Nice. You can see that it's on its last legs now.
Needs to be made an example of.
Ooh, nice. Describe how you kill this thing with your Withering Smite. You don't even need the con save. It's fine. It's like literally the 4 will kill it. Kind of like slicing through sashimi. Nero, you see 2 scimitars kind of stab through the chest of this Warforged and then sliced off to the side to completely just bisect it horizontally. And the creature then dies and like its eyes lose light in front of you. Ignore the blood. These things don't have blood.
It's oil, you know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, anything for your turn, Damien? Or anything else, I mean? Okay. The Warforged will now target Harkin.
Yay.
And
God,
it'll-
you're attacking a blind woman.
it doesn't know. That definitely hits. Okay. Dealing 10 damage to Harkin on the first hit.
Wow.
And then second hit. Oh, right.
Oh, wait.
See, this is why I have that reminder. You're concentrating on a spell, so roll for saving throw.
Hang on.
It's in the chat.
What is in the chat? Oh, okay. That's cool.
See, this is why I have this, because I keep forgetting that concentration is the thing. Nice. You are able to,
Try.
yeah, you're able to hold on to the concentration for your spell. Unfortunately, the second hit also hits, so dealing 12 damage on the second hit. That's going to be another con save.
So 22. It didn't give me a second one for that.
It's okay. Just press on. Oh, did it not let you press the saving throw thing again?
Wait, there it goes.
There it goes. Nice. Yep. Nice. You're still hold on to concentration, and that's gonna be its turn. Venice, your turn.
Rude.
Okay. Venice is still on top of this thing. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, I've got targeted, I think. Unarmed strike.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Okay.
Because you're on top of him, like you definitely have advantage because you know you're literally punching this guy's head from on top of him. So go ahead and roll it again.
Okay.
That hits, dealing 8 damage to it.
And I'm gonna burn a key point
Nice.
so I can get 2 more unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Nice.
Yes.
It's just like punching down at this thing's head. Like,
You get advantage on these, so go ahead and roll twice for all of them.
okay.
Nice, that's a hit. Dealing 9 again. And a third hit.
And
That's a hit.
Nice.
You punch this thing so hard with a consecutive flurry of strikes. All of you are shocked that this supposed gardener is like not only like just jumping on walls, latching onto the top of ceilings. He is now also he punched a Warforged Hardened with his bare fist that it goes right through the top of his cranium,
Oh,
and
Jesus.
it powers down and dies.
What do you garden? Jumanji rhymes?
roses.
They can be quite dangerous.
I'll
All right.
take your
Anything
word
else
for
for
it.
your turn, Venice? Now that you're back on the ground because this thing is crumpled over.
He is going to move. Oh wait, not target. No, don't target. He's gonna move his side arc,
Okay.
and that's gonna be his turn.
Alrighty. Arkin, your turn.
Harkin is gonna kind of look in the direction of where she got hit. Venice, am I looking where I need to be looking?
Which direction is she looking in? Towards the direction of the thing.
The Warforged, where she
Okay.
got hit.
You are definitely looking where you need to be looking.
Oh, good. And she's gonna hold her hand out and point at it and cast Toll the Dead.
Ooh, nice. Go ahead. I believe it's a wisdom saving throw. Oh shit!
Oh my.
Wisdom
yeah.
saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage.
Now I'm gonna say on a nat 20 you don't even fucking need wisdom. So that's an 18. Nice. Yeah, you see its senses start to overload with sounds of just loud bells just overloading its systems, and you see it starts like kind of like glitching out in its systems and smoke coming out of its head. Anything else?
That's gonna be it.
Okay. Sadly abused child Neru. What do you do?
I weakly pull up my slingshot.
No.
I pull back on it. And I say, fuck you guys. And I roll and see what I get. It's shit.
Unfortunately, that doesn't hit. You kind of weakly shoot out a pebble, and it just kind of just misses over the head of the Iron Rod soldier.
I'm sorry. And I end my turn.
Oh no! Right, Blocks, your turn.
Can I make a sneak attack while I'm pretty much facing him, or?
Yeah, I'll say so because it's being surrounded by 2 other people.
Blocks emerges from the 2 other people, Damien and Harkin. Yes, Harkin.
Mhm.
And he tries to swing at the cords that are visible, or at least somewhat visible, on the Warforged with his rapier.
Go ahead. Remember, you gotta roll on your character sheet.
Yep. Rapier.
Nice, that's a hit. Dealing 9 damage. Okay, then you can roll for a sneak attack.
And rapier, okay, reaction, not reaction. Still fighting with the features. There we go.
8 damage. Nice. You see that this thing is on its very last legs now. As it struggles to even stand up straight. Anything else for your turn?
Blocks will just move back a little bit by Nehru.
That will provoke an opportunity attack, so
Oh.
I will try and attack you.
Okay, okay.
Does that hit?
Yes, it should, because he
Okay.
has 12 AC.
Dealing 9 damage to you on the
Nice.
opportunity.
Gotcha.
Yeah, even though it's on its last legs, in a desperate bid to like defend this place, it like pokes out against your back and slashes you across the back as you move out. Okay. Anything else for your turn, Blocks?
Nope.
Okay. Damien, your turn. It's okay. That hits since you still get a +5 to everything. So that's going to describe how you want to kill this thing. Ooh, nice. You stab it right through the face. Some sparks fly out at you a little, but you kick it hard enough to where the head is disconnected from the rest of its body, and and its head is still like mounted at the tip of your blade. And that is a goner. And hurrah, you guys won.
Yay.
It's like, yay.
Harkin is immediately going to go over to the child and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Yeah. All right.
Because, good God, needs
yeah.
it.
Is Damien also laying hands or? Oh, okay. Just making sure. All right. Nice. All right. So
Nice.
you cure for 15 health. Neru.
Nice. Hold on.
Yeah, your wounds magically start to mend as the blood starts to recede from the marks of bruises that the robots left on your face.
Ah, thank you, Mr. Harkin. I thought I was gonna die.
It's a miss, by the way.
Maybe you do need a supervisor.
Well, I've never had to fight before. Usually I just solve the case and that's it.
Curious, isn't it? Why did just these 3 Warforged activate?
Please do not jinx it.
Unfortunately, I think I've already done that.
Maybe the culprit doesn't want us to get into the engine room?
That would be a safe bet.
It could also just be standard security.
Could it? The other ones did not try to kill us immediately. These ones did not pull any punches.
I'm sorry, I had to sketch it.
Let me see this. Let's see.
There it goes.
Glorious.
Nice.
Well,
Right.
I don't want to be in this room any longer. We should keep going.
All right. So you guys want to head into the engine room?
Yes.
All right. Let me change the map.
He's just
Oh.
dusts himself off, rolls his sleeves back down.
Get some fucking robot oil off of your hand.
With a handkerchief adjusts his hand.
Pictured, Vicar, moments of the assault.
Yep.
The sounds and ambience of the train are even louder to you now as you're inside of a room and immediately you step on what looks to be a grand amount of coal lining the floors and just filling up this entire room. And right in front, you see the bright orange glow of what seems to be a furnace engine in the back.
Mm. Lox tentatively comes a little step closer to it, but he's being very cautious just in case there's some kind of bump in the train. And using his senses to try to pick out if there's anyone hanging out that is not visible.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Attributes, perception.
You don't sense any other person in the room. However, you notice something peculiar about the furnace engine. The fiery glow that is lighting it up is typical of regular furnaces. Though you see that if you look closer and squint within the flames, there's some sort of diamond triangular shaped object floating inside the flames.
Interesting. Presumably part of the Crystal Tech engine.
Are you asking me in character?
Out of character. I mean, would it be commonly known this is a piece of the machinery, or is this?
The intricacies of the train are not well known to the public, so it was something you would have to look into, I would say. The public just knows that it runs on this new crystal tech.
Is there any sign? Is there any sign whatsoever of a vaguely humanoid-shaped char mark anywhere around here?
In this room, or?
In the place for the burning and glowing.
No, it does not seem like there's char marks on the ground.
Gotcha. That's a new bit of kit.
Do you see anything interesting, Mr. Blocks?
Yes, but above my pay grade. I'm not sure what it is, but I do think it's part of the engine.
Well, you should go first, cause I'm a little scared now.
Well, I don't blame you.
I'm sorry. There you go.
Oh no!
Narrowed during the entire fight.
That's good stuff. I like it.
Not the Family Guy pose.
I had to.
Okay. As you approach Blocks, you start to notice the crystal inside the furnace starts to spin louder, almost as if replicating the sound of the crystal engines whirring to life as you heard when the train first pulled into the station. And immediately, the flames start to spurt out a little from the furnace, and what appears in a billowy wisp of flame. You first hear the cry of a bird echoing through this room. And before you appears, in majestic peacock-like feathers, a giant, majestic firebird.
Oh no. Does it look immediately hostile?
It only stares at you so far.
Vox gives a little bow and a nod to it and takes a step backwards as if to acknowledge it. Sorry to disturb you.
Right. As a dragonborn, Damien, you are able to sense something almost primordially familiar coming from this firebird. It kind of draws you forward to it, as it something inside you feels as if you're able to communicate to it.
Instincts were right. It's well above his pay grade.
This train is really dangerous.
Okay, so what would Damien like to do? Okay. Oh, before we continue, why don't everybody take like a small 15-minute break, like for pee and food? I just noticed we went a really long time without like a small break.
Yeah.
Okay, so small 15-minute break, and then everybody reconvene. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, sounds good.
Right. So BRB.
Anything from downstairs, Rattles. What? Okay. Can't hear you for some reason. Oh, okay.
This is an interesting development. There's coal and a firebird. I'm not sure this train is quite as electric tech as they would like people to believe.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think the bird is what's causing the combustion or whatever to get this train going. I don't know.
Ah, yes. Slave labor.
For real.
Mm-hmm. I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want. I know, I don't want chicken. I don't want melon.
Beef,
There's always sandwich and soup.
steak, even.
I haven't thought any steak. Say what, Chai? Okay. I don't want that.
Okay.
I would love for fucking migraine to go away, though. That'd be nice.
These one shots are always delightful. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're fun. Honestly, you're doing pretty good for having a migraine.
Yeah.
It
I
could be much worse.
I wouldn't be able to function if I had a migraine.
Yeah.
I have to stop when the vision in my left eye starts going, because
Yeah.
that usually means too much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't blame you.
Just have a small child dying on the floor.
Honestly, it was perfect. Cause I don't even have much. He doesn't have much health. He's not meant for fighting.
Nope.
Him, I'm just supposed to stand in the back and sometimes throw rocks.
Yeah. And get that sneak attack damage. That's about it.
Apologies for shooting ahead like that. It was kind of brash, but I wasn't expecting the combat so soon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what makes stuff fun.
Yeah.
But
I'm having a good
yeah.
time.
Also, I love that I just got a chance to have Venice do some fucked up stuff and just, okay, yep, it's fine. Everything's cool here.
Box is lawful evil, so
Walking on walls, punching the shit out robots. Just a
Venice,
day in the life.
Venice is good aligned. I wouldn't say that the people he lives with are good aligned.
Oh no.
he slapped the nuts off the robot's bolts.
It's also really funny because I chose Monk for him, and I was like, this will probably work. We're probably not gonna have a lot of combat. Oh my god.
This plague doctor will slap the sickness out of you.
Yeah, basically. Combat's also always fun because then you get to figure out what everybody's playing. Because you don't necessarily know up front.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. When I heard key point, I was like, oh, I wasn't thinking monk at all.
I wasn't sure what Damon was supposed to be, honestly. But now, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting paladin. I was expecting like rogue or something.
Yeah.
Same. It was really funny because in the other heist, like, there was the thing where Rochambeau went and sneak attacked that dude. And then
Yeah.
it's like, wait, we have another rogue? I thought he was a fighter. No, the giant orange fluffy man is in fact a rogue.
It's perfect.
It hurts even more to be stuck upon by that.
Yep.
Oh, look. Hello, Heat Miser.
You got Harkin with her bees. Way to be fucking creepy.
Dude, the
How
bee.
How is she being creepy?
The eyeball thing.
Yeah, the bee in the eye socket. That's a fucked up visual.
I mean, that's just what y'all saw. You didn't see the honeycomb she got in there for him.
Oh
the apple of her
no.
eye.
Does it? Wouldn't... I feel like this would hurt your eye socket. I feel.
She doesn't feel anything on that side of her face.
Oh Jesus.
It's fine. They live in a magical universe.
Oh Jesus.
Imagine her sneezing, just honey flies everywhere.
Okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, a return. Has everybody finished with break?
Yep. Laugh so hard, honey. I don't know.
Yeah. Excuse me. I'm here.
All right. I think we're gonna go on for about until 7:30 my side, which is gonna be like 10:30 for you guys.
Okay.
Just so we don't extend too far, because Rattles does stuff with migraine. I don't want to overtax them. So let's continue. What was
Is Mel back?
Oh yeah, Mel, are you back?
Good catch. Good catch.
No, I guess she's not yet. Okay. We'll wait. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Having a good time.
You
That's
threw me
good.
for a loop with the Firebird. We
do
think
like-
they're lying about the technology a bit. That's what we think is going on.
I do like surprising people. But it's a fantasy universe. Can't have it be too technological.
The world of tomorrow. The shaft.
I was saying that it's like, oh, I got Venice to do some shit. That's fun.
You fucking punch through a robot head.
He's just a mild mannered gardener. I don't know what you're talking about.
A mild-mannered gardener that climbs like Spider-Man and fucking punches like he's in what's that one movie? I Am Robot.
What's funny is he actually is a mild mannered gardener despite all of that.
Oh yeah, him and Harkin are absolutely completely harmless and not terrifying at all when they're in their element.
It's okay, they're robots.
Mhm.
It's like Samurai Jack's reasoning for why it's okay. It's okay, they're just robots.
True.
It's not blood, it's oil. I just wish I could make the blood splatters black. It doesn't allow me to edit it. I'm like, damn.
Oh,
Oh man, that would be cool. Yeah, yeah, that would be
it
really
would.
cool.
Yeah, I can probably find a way if I can like make a special effects tile for it.
You can also pull some cool shit with that. Like,
Grease, oil
Well,
spills.
also like revealing a
Darkness,
character isn't
abyss.
human.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Like just like oil or something, you know.
Right. God, if it was a Barovia campaign, there'd be like a ton of like different colored bloods happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always imagine, like do tieflings bleed red like everybody else?
I think they do.
It's always something interesting to
depends.
imagine. Right? Because they're also multicolored. I'm just like, man, there's gotta be some variance there.
I mean, yeah, people basically like they're the sparkle dogs
is-
of D&D.
Apparently, it is always dark magenta.
Dark magenta is the default
Well,
blood
that
color.
kind of fits for Roger.
Yeah,
Uh,
magenta fits because you're not supposed to be able to see it, supposedly.
Huh. Okay. Interesting.
It's supposed to be arguably supposed to be a phantom color. Your brain can't process it or something like that, which is kind of bullshit.
Orcish blood is black. Tabaxi have. Oh, okay. Well, now we know what fucking Gromsh bleeds as. So that'll be fun to have in there.
Meanwhile, other people say blue.
For orcs?
For tiefling.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna guess it depends on like what kind of tiefling and.
Oh, that's gonna
like
be
that.
hard. That's gonna be so hard to see on Roger's.
I was about to say. Roger gets injured and nobody realizes.
It's like the Deadpool thing. It's like, it's a good thing I'm wearing red.
Bring me my red shirt. I wear this color so no one can see me bleed. You know, the colors change.
No, you wear that shirt to be expendable on Star Trek.
It's
And then a
true.
whole legion
Yeah.
shows up. Bring me my brown pants.
You know that brings to mind a question.
Mhm.
Is the color of Paul's blood gonna change?
I want to say so because he's turning into a Cambion. So whatever Cambion blood bleeds like, so that'll be fun. Lavinia-
Yes. Another way to
Lavinia's
freak him
gonna have
out.
Lavinia's gonna have a fucking field day fucking experimenting with that.
I mean, not to mention, we don't know if his mom was human.
Yep.
Yeah, we
what-
don't.
You don't even know what his mom is because he didn't want to hear it.
Him,
Just
I
follow-
am too traumatized right now.
And Paul's having an existential crisis. No, I'm a dwarf. I'm a dwarf.
He just looks like a human, and now he just looks like a partial Cambion.
This character's half breed or something.
No,
Barovia
he's
campaign.
yeah, he's human. It's just well, it turns out his parents were not human, and so
Oh.
he is as he's gotten older, Cambion traits are starting to show up, but he believes his parents were dead from when he was a baby, and he was adopted by dwarves. So he says he's a dwarf.
It's like culturally, he's a dwarf.
Very tall dwarf.
Downs a whole bottle of dwarven spirits. Roger, I have had one glass of that, and I did not wake up until the next day.
He thinks it's the dwarven blood inside him resisting the alcohol, but actually it's the Cambion blood.
Yeah, because they actually are pretty resistant to alcohol, if I recall.
Yup.
Kill you.
He tries a normal beer for the first time or something. It's just like there's alcohol in it.
These are
my
alcoholic?
God. Our wizard could drink somebody under the fucking table.
Oh yeah.
Okay, our wizard is also somehow a tank.
Yeah, Ball for some reason
Oh.
very high con for a wizard. It's actually
And-
funny.
Then, Roger has no dex.
It's okay, he's got a book for that.
Yeah, he needs to use that.
He's gonna read on how to be a more slippery boy.
I mean, he knows how to be a slippery boy. It's getting away from things.
Is Mel okay?
I'm hoping she's okay too. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know you were back or not. We were calling for you earlier. It's okay. Okay, no problem. Now that everybody's back, we can resume. So what would the party like to do now that the Firebird is before them? Just a casual, like, almost Dee-Dee-like figure, no biggie.
Did it seem responsive when Vox talked to it in any way? Like any kind of comprehension, or is it feral animal?
It seems like it's waiting for you to do something, or any of you, really.
Throw a pretzel at it.
Does anyone know anything about this creature? Maybe maybe they search their history. Does anyone know about this creature?
I mean, I suppose we could do history checks on that.
Yeah, you all can roll for history.
The game is paused.
Oh shit, that's right. Sorry.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Histories. She has never interacted with this shit.
I like how Neru rolled the highest, and he's the one that asked if anybody knows.
Oh boy.
That's kind of like the smart kid thing to do, where you just go like, "Does anyone know?" I do.
I do, yeah.
Well,
funny.
you see.
Or that.
Neru, it just comes to mind finally after you look at it a while. You've been reading some mythology books on this in your spare time about the majestic and beautiful Firebird, which is kind of like an old fabled deity to gem dragonborns. Because to them, from what you know about their culture, the ruby is a very precious gem to them. So precious that there's not any ruby dragonborns around. Because the only ruby, as far as you remember, is the majestic Firebird, from what the texts say. So it's a very noble and deity-like figure to gem dragonborn people.
Oh.
I recount this to the party.
That's what he said.
Oh.
Okay, maybe if we treat it with respect and compassion, we can talk to it.
You're gonna over here throw a pretzel at it.
Throw a pretzel at it. Maybe it's hungry.
Perhaps we pretzel, but not throw it at it.
By all means, feel free to burn your hand off.
All right, screw it.
Oh, wondrous Firebird. I reach into my jacket. Would you like a pretzel?
Polly wants a cracker.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh no! Oh.
Ooh.
Immediately the pretzel singes to ashes in your hand, and the fire starts to burn up in a pillar near the furnace, almost as if the furnace is some kind of throne, and the firebird eyes glow scarlet red as the crest of its beautiful feathers fan out, revealing like an intricately beautiful pattern of swirling flames, and it calls out, "You dare offer me such paltry treats?"
Oh, I didn't know you spoke. Okay. What would you like, Mr. Firebird, Mrs. Miss?
Yeah, it is a feminine voice.
Mix Firebird.
Miss Firebird.
Who are you, small child?
I am the greatest detective of Garden's Grace, Neru Zitelu.
I have never heard of you.
Well, I'm going on the up and up. One day you'll know of me. I swear you'll hear about me in the papers one day.
Venice's gonna step up behind him and put his hands on his shoulders and just go, "He's a professional."
See, the adults say I'm a professional. Do you know what a professional is?
Oh no.
I.
I'm gonna need you to roll. I'm gonna need you to roll for persuasion with disadvantage.
No.
You were just fine until you made that.
So funny.
You're getting away with it.
No, with disadvantage though.
It's with disadvantage.
Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad.
That's not bad though.
Yeah. You see that some flames appear near your feet, threatening to burn your shoes, as she bellows out. It's just like, "You dare insult me and my intelligence."
No, Miss Firebird. We just came to the engine room because we're investigating 2 murders on this train.
She looks at you and lets out a large bird cry as she answers, "Murders."
Yes, there was a human man and a black dragonborn. They were killed on this train, and we're just trying to investigate. Sorry that we are intruding on your alone time.
You see the firebird spreads her wings again and asks, "The dealings of petty mortals matters me not. But you speak of a dragonborn that died."
Yes, on this train, she was shot by a magic pistol. Maybe, I'm not too sure yet, but she was shot 3 times. And so I'm trying to find the culprit. If you know anything at all that seemed odd to you in the past during this train ride, that would be great. Miss Firebird, please.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh man, this is rough. Okay.
The top part of your shoes catch on fire, and she immediately cries out, "Silence, you witless child!"
You know what? I hit a deep bow. Deep.
With your shoes still on fire.
Well, I took the shoes off. I tried to. I don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying to.
Sound to put out the shoes and turns into a bow.
While Venice is like trying to put out your shoes as you're bowing to her, she continues on. Who is this dragonborn that has died under my watch?
I'm gonna let someone. Maybe someone else should handle this. I'm a little scared now.
I'm scrolling up to just to remember the.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Does anyone want to step forward?
I mean, Venice is here.
Yeah, you handle this. Yeah.
Erod de Kenneth.
She looks at you and goes, another petty human before me. And what words do you have, mortal?
Oh, there we go.
Sorry,
Okay.
if you said anything, Shrine, I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I was checking my mic. I was like, well, hold on, wait.
Okay.
But yeah, he's going to step forward and say, Erod de Kenneth.
The Kenneth has died.
One of them, yes.
Which one?
Erod?
Strange. Can you roll for persuasion for me?
Oh boy, okay.
You see some flames kind of start circling around you, making a complete circle around your feet, kind of threatening to set you aflame. And she says, are you lying to me, mortal?
Harkin is gonna immediately intervene and get in front of Venice.
Ooh.
Because nah. That's a big one.
Through the fire?
Yeah, she gonna walk right through it.
Oh shit. Fucking roll for 2d8 fire damage.
Venice. She's over here like, stop.
14 damage.
Oh Lord.
Almost as if on instinct, you rush past everybody and go right through the flames, even though it's burning you. Again, the familiar feeling of fire burning your flesh not being pleasant at all. Your instinct to protect Venice conquers all else. You smell different. You are not human, are you?
I would hope not.
You would dare stand before my judgment.
I don't stand before anything aside from somebody I am going to protect.
You would protect this liar.
You haven't determined if he's lied or not.
I know for sure he speaks nothing but lies.
And what makes you think that?
I know for certain the Erud girl lives.
Would you like to check for yourself?
A life link between a deity and the pact holder does not need something like a simple check for me to know that she lives.
Interesting.
True to my word as a deity, and in our bond as the one that holds my pact, she lives, and your companion lies.
Venice is going to lean out behind her and be like, she has a twin.
We've been fooled.
Are you saying that
Okay.
to?
Yeah,
Harkin?
he's saying it around Harkin, like he like leaning out a little bit behind her and just being like, she
I wasn't
has
sure if you were whispering
yeah.
that to Harkin or.
No, he's talking to the it's just like she has a twin, so sort of almost questioning, like,
She looks at you and just says, "Yes, I know of this."
Fascinating.
And you are certain she's alive.
As sure as the life that links between me and her. The Decaneth mortals, and especially the Dragonborns that make up the family, are the ones that have upheld our sacred pact for years. And as part of that pact, I watch over this vehicular contraption of theirs to move forth people to and fro their metal city.
Venice wants to lean out slightly again.
Then I do believe you're calling somebody and the wrong person a liar.
She looks at you and goes like, "Speak plainly."
If she's not dead, then she was playing dead for us.
Are you stating there is trickery afoot?
Oh, there's been a lot of that.
She looks upon you, almost like trying to scan into your soul. Go ahead and roll me for a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, Jesus
Beautiful.
Christ.
She looks into your soul, and some very, very bad memories are dredged out into your mind. It's still fresh as anything to you, brought to the forefront. The fires raging about a pleasant little home. Your entire half of your body burnt with nasty burns that still hurts to this day, like a phantom pain. Hurriedly, you look around with what is left of your remaining eye, and you see the visage of Venice, a man who at that point had lost everything to him. And you see before you the bodies of dead pursuers of some kind.
Harkin is going to try to shake this off. She has like the slight idea that this is not a reality at the moment.
This memory, though leaving you slightly shaken, you break out of it back to reality and stare at her as the Firebird narrows its eyes at you. Your history with fire. It is deeper than I would think at a glance, is it not?
You tell me, and she's going to reach up and remove her mask.
Immediately, you reveal your half-burnt and empty eye socket to the deity. Fire can be a terrible thing. I speak on the authority as one who has kept the primordial flame since days of Eld. And you, most of all, know the gravity of its power, do you not?
I do, and that is why I'm not afraid of you.
A brazen quality in all mortals that I find quite charming. Very well. What will you ask of me?
She's gonna kind of tilt her head back towards Venice, kind of implying if he has a question.
That's what type of person Erud is. I think the sister is Erud and we got tricked.
Venice is going to give a little nod to him and lean over. But the first thing he's going to ask is, did you say you know when any Decanath dies, or just her?
Just Erud specifically. The younger of the two twins. The
Do you
younger of
happen-
the two twins is always fated to be the pact holder in the family.
Do you happen to know what she was like, if there was any distinguishing features from her to her sister?
Roll for persuasion.
Wow. Fantastic. Yep.
With advantage. Yeah. Thanks to what Harkin said.
At least it's flat.
Ooh.
No!
She looks at you and just says, other than their onyx black scales, I do not pay attention to anything else rather than that. But Erud always wore a green dress, as far as I know.
Do you recall the smell of either sister?
She looks at you and goes like, smell does not account to the things I look for. It is the color of one's soul. The flames that live within them is what I perceive.
Fair enough. Also, out of character. Sorry for speaking out of turn.
That's okay.
You're fine, dude.
Does anyone else have a question?
I might have some more. We suspect there is indeed treachery afoot, but the question is, would you be upset if it came from a Decanath, and would we be in danger for investigating it if one is the source?
What are you implying?
I am suggesting that one may have been involved in murder, and it may be our lives on the line if we cannot absolve ourselves of the innocence. Someone was posing as a dead Decanath, or it was a Decanath themselves.
So would you say that there is trickery amongst the Decanath members?
Either that, or being imposed upon them from outside, we are not sure, but we are investigating such.
You see the Firebird takes a while to ponder this over as she flaps her wings. The flames burning brighter as she cries out in a bird cry. The members of the Decanaths, noble wielders of my power, have always been for generations stewards of this bond between us. And in that sense, they are to uphold the honor, the nobilities of honor that my flames represent. If they have gone against that, then they have gone against our sacred oath.
And I must ask, of all those of the Decanath that have of oath to you, how many are upon this train?
As far as I can sense, it is only Erud that still lives on this train. I am not life-linked with any other Decanath family members.
How can we identify one that is life linked?
You kind of roll out of there. What'd you say?
I'm kind of muffled, yeah.
Sorry. I just said, how do you identify one that's life linked?
That's a good question.
She looks to you and goes like, by the mark on the back of their neck.
Yes.
Thank you.
Would you perhaps be able to draw us an image of this mark?
She cries out in Firebird cry, and you see flames appear in front of her, carving out a picture of what looks to be a bird-like tattoo that's encircling over a circular bond of chains.
Oh. Blocks takes note of this, with the flames dancing in his very, very dark sunglasses. I thank you for your cordial responses, madam. We are not trying to disturb you.
She just adds on as she ponders to herself. There is but one more you would know than mortals. If you will guarantee me that you will find the culprit behind this, so that they face the judgment of my wings.
It would be quite an honor to do so. Though
When one
I'm not-
Decanus is perished, after I sense the perishing of the dead Decanus pact holder, the next immediate familial bond to that one, the bond is transferred over to them. That is the last piece I will give you.
Interesting. Blocks pounds his fist into his palm again. Then perhaps what we witnessed was not an actual murder, but theater for an explanation of one that will go missing soon. The true murder may not have happened yet, but is going to occur.
To recap, so once the life linked one dies, is it the next closest, like physically, that gets the life link, or?
In the family line.
Oh, okay, all right, like blood. All right, cool.
Yeah.
My theory is that it was not a decant that died in the barroom, but someone posing as a sister.
That would add up.
That would mean that she's not dead yet, but might become so. Madam, I know you've said your final piece. However, I must simply ask, do you have any idea how far away they are in proximity to you?
Enough. I have answered all the questions you mortals deserve.
It was worth a shot.
Leave me be to my stewardship.
As you were.
Do not come again until you have found the culprit responsible.
All right, let's get out of here. Thanks, Miss Firebird.
Yeah, Venice is gonna kind of tug on Harkin, like, come on, come on, please don't do this, not again.
Harkin is just glaring at this bird, puts her mask down, and goes with Benice.
As you walk away from the bird, Harkin, it continues speaking to you out of sight or hearing from the others. As she speaks to you suddenly, you hold many, many trauma and darkness within you, Aasimar.
So kind of you to notice.
And secrets as well.
Hargan is gonna stop and look at the bird. And they're not yours to see.
And see them I have. Your connection with fire betrays them all. But I will stay silent, knowing full well what will happen.
I'm sure you do. And she's gonna walk away.
She leaves you,
concerned.
bird, as you walk away. Poor foolish soul. And that's where we're going to end the session for today.
Very fitting.
Amazing.
Woo!
Yeah,
Nice
it was
job,
good.
everyone. So, what you guys think? Did you have fun?
Yes, we
Yeah, I
did.
had fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
Yeah, good to hear. Added a little lava spew from here, but I don't know if that wasn't noticeable.
It looked more like blood to me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just see blood on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, but good job, everybody. I'm glad you guys had a good time. There's definitely gonna have to be a part 3 to the one-shot session now, so probably not gonna be anytime soon because the holidays are a busy time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let me see. Would you guys be free on? Let me see. Just to check my calendar. It's a little bit far out, but holidays and New Year's and everything. Would you guys be free on the 14th of January?
Should
Yep.
be.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if there's no objections, we can set it for same time on the 14th of January.
Woo.
Perfect.
Works.
Sounds good to me.
Feels weird having to write fucking
24.
yeah, 2024
Yeah.
now.
Right?
Yeah.
Still fucks me up. Oh, was about to post that in the wrong group chat.
The worst transition was 1999 to 2000 because I just kept on writing out of row, just 99. Oops.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, we have that set up now. What do you guys think of the mystery so far?
Twists and turns.
Yeah.
I
I wasn't
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
go ahead.
I expected there was a disguise get involved, but I didn't think it was gonna go this way.
Yeah, me neither.
See, I was thinking maybe it was an incident with the twin having swapped places kind of thing, but
That's what I thought was happening too.
Yeah,
And,
same.
and I still think it could still be.
Yeah, it could still be.
also see this is what I love sessions like this because you start to find out little things about everybody else's characters, and I'm just like, yes, this is the fun part.
Yep, and it's always fun having look-alike twins in mystery.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep, but alrighty. Thank you guys for being awesome players. I will see you guys next time for part 3 when we get there. Okay.
Yep.
In the
Thanks.
meantime, if there's anything you guys want to tell me about your characters, anything you want to add or change in the character sheet, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm also gonna pin the beautiful map that I drew on Paint, just so we have it.
1 trillion hours.
Yes. All right. With that, if there's nothing else, I will see you guys next time.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Later,
All right.
everybody.
Bye.
See you guys.
Later.
Have a good night.
You too.